All right, I think we're live. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. It is Friday night game of the week, not our Wednesday night game of the week, but Wednesday's game I couldn't do. So here we are on a Friday night. Good to have all of you in here. Orioles, Rockies from Colorado. We got a few pregame things we'll talk about to get set for the game. Albert Suarez is going for the Orioles. Gomber is going for Colorado. We'll go over lineups and all that in a little bit here. Obviously, it's a big day for Jackson Holliday. His dad, Matt Holliday, played for the Rockies for many seasons. So there's a big to-do out there in reference to that, which we will discuss as well. We'll go over lineups. We'll do some other talk as well in just a minute here. But good to have all of you in here. We're looking to make some goals today. As you can see, the like goal is always 40 for now until we start growing a little bit more. 40 goal on the likes. And, of course, our goal for subs. We're trying to get to 880. We're at 868. So we're only about 12 off on that. So good to have all of you in here. Victor's here. Paul's here. Good to have all of you in here. Let's go over a little bit of kind of what's been going on for the Orioles lately. And then we'll kind of get started on talking about lineups, pitching matchups, some other Orioles news. Of course, the Orioles just came off a 7-game stretch against both the Houston Astros and the Colorado Rockies, where the Orioles went 3-4 in those series against the Rockies and the Astros. Two of the best teams in baseball. The Orioles went 3-4, which is not great. They really should have done better. Especially in the Dodgers series. I'm sorry, the Dodgers Astros. Especially in the Dodgers series, they won the first game of that series 3-2, and you think, wow, you win the first game, you got Corbin Burnes on the mound for the second game. You're thinking you're going to get out of that series with a series win, but they didn't. Burnes wasn't good again. Gave up some home runs. Defense let him down. They lost that game 6-3, and then they lost yesterday. They lost 6-4 or something like that, and then lost 6-3 yesterday. So they haven't been doing very well. Again, they're under 500 for the month of August, just like they were in July. So it's now 2 months in a row where they're under 500, and I don't think they can get above 500 for the month, even if they win the last 2 games here against Colorado. So I don't think they can get to 500. I could be wrong. I'll have to look at it, but I don't think they can get there to get to 500. Which is too bad because they really could use it. They're now a game and a half behind the Yankees for the American League East. Lucky for the Orioles, again, the Yankees haven't been playing great ball either. So we'll see how that goes in reference to that. But the offense has just been non-existent for a long stretch at this point. Now I understand there are injuries and all, but guys are underperforming. Guys are going on long stretches of slumps, and they're doing it together at the wrong time for the Orioles. I think they said 9 out of the last 12 games, the Orioles have gotten 4 runs or less, or 3 runs or less. They've had 5 out of the last 7 games where they've gotten 4 hits or less. Again, just like we've talked about pretty much all season, they are super, super reliant on the home run. They scored 3 runs yesterday, and all 3 runs came off a 3-run homer. They cannot score runs any other way. They just can't do it consistently. Runners in scoring position. Last year, the Orioles were first in all of baseball with runners in scoring position. This year, they're like 20th. They're really not. They're not hitting with runners in scoring position. They had multiple opportunities with guys second and third the other night. Second and third, 1 out, and both guys that came up with second and third and 1 out, both of them struck out. Didn't even put the ball in play. Just not. It's not good offensively for the Orioles right now. Nobody is hitting. Even Anthony Santander, who went on a tear there for a while, he's batting like 238 on the season. He really is not. He's batting 236 on the season. It's not good. I don't care what anybody says. That's not good. Gunnar Henderson's been struggling. His OPS has now fallen under 900. He's got an 897 OPS. Still having a very good year. He's batting 278, though. He was batting 290 for a while there. He's been slumping. Adley Rutschman, who had a terrible July, hit like 160 in July, is doing the same thing in August. He's out of the lineup again today. He's struggling. The other night, Ryan O'Hearn hit his first home run in over a month. He's been struggling. Just across the board, the Orioles are struggling offensively, and it's really, really costing them precious games because you can't make up losses. You can always make up wins, but you can't make up losses. And these losses are big. But they now have a stretch, and I put a video out there just the other day. If you haven't gone out and seen it, if one of my mods could share it, I'd appreciate it. But I do have a video out there where I've talked about this next stretch of games. They have the next 21 games where they face the Tigers twice, they face the Rockies, they face the White Sox, they face Tampa Bay, they face Boston. All these teams that are very beatable teams, under 500 or very beatable teams. And the Orioles on this next 21 games should really go like 15-6. They really should dominate these next few games that they have coming up before the final 6 against New York and Minnesota on the road. So they really, really need to find a way to get it straight and get it corrected before the final set, because it's going to be really, really tough if they don't. So they're gonna have to do something really, really quick, and it has to start tonight. It has to start tonight against the Colorado Rockies. Games, first pitch is 8:40. It's 8:20 now. We got about 20 minutes, so we'll do a few things leading up to that. Guys, if you're new here, please consider subscribing to the channel. We're glad to have you. Usually it's Wednesday night game of the week, but this Wednesday they were it was an afternoon game. I couldn't call it because obviously I'm working. So I thought, you know what, let's call Friday's game. So we're calling tonight. Wednesday was a 10 o'clock game. That's what it was. And the week before that, it was a 1 o'clock game. So the Wednesdays have been tough. But calling it tonight, and the Orioles in the first game of a stretch for the next 21 games where they really, really can have a golden opportunity to really take this division by the horns and be dominant here. So we'll see if they do. Hopefully they do. We'll find out. Let's go over starting pitching matchups for tonight. Obviously for the Orioles, it's Albert Suarez. He's 6-4 with a 3.18 ERA, 81 strikeouts. He's actually been really good for the Orioles this year. I think the Orioles have been very lucky with him. He had a few games there. He had a 3 or 4 game stretch where he wasn't doing very well, and they demoted him to the bullpen. But then after some injuries, they had to put him back into the rotation. And Suarez has actually been really, really good for the Orioles. He's almost been a lifesaver. So Suarez will go for the Orioles. He'll face the lineup of Blackman, who's batting first at DH. Tovar, shortstop, batting second. McMahon, third base, batting third. Doyle in center field, batting fourth. Rogers at second base, batting fifth. Cave in right field, batting sixth. Toglia batting seventh at first base. Stallings catching at eighth. And Beck batting ninth in left field. Now, the Colorado Rockies are one of the 3 worst teams in baseball. I think only, obviously, the White Sox and I think maybe the Marlins are the only other teams that are worse than them. So, again, the Orioles really, even if it is at home for the Colorado Rockies, the Orioles really should win at least 2 out of 3, if not sweep this series. If they're that much better than these teams like we think they are, they really should dominate this series against the Rockies. They just should. And then for the Orioles, they're going to be facing Gomber for the Rockies. He's 4-9 with a 4.70 ERA. Again, a guy with a higher ERA. You would think the Orioles would be able to take advantage of this, and hopefully they do. But we got Austin Slater batting first in left field. Anthony Santander batting second in right field. Gunnar Henderson third at shortstop. Batting fourth at DH is Eloy Jimenez. Fifth at third base is Ramon Arias. Sixth in center field is Colton Cowser. Seventh at first base, Emmanuel Rivera. Eighth in catching, James McCann. And batting ninth at second base is Jackson Holliday. You know, I look at the Orioles lineup, and as much as they're playing the Colorado Rockies, I look at this lineup. It does not strike a lot of fear in me when I look at this lineup. There's a lot of holes in this Orioles lineup. Austin Slater's batting .213. Emmanuel Rivera's batting .213. James McCann's batting .222. And Jackson Holliday right now is batting .172. Now, the potential for Jackson is there. But there's a lot of injuries that have hurt the Orioles. But, again, sometimes I think they really kind of do these matchups to their own detriment. I think guys need to play. Like, they've got Ryan O'Hearn sitting. They've got they got Cedric Mullins sitting. They got Adley Rutschman sitting again. He's been sitting a lot lately. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think you got to keep running these guys out there and let their history dictate that they're going to come back and play well. Adley can't get into a rhythm if he keeps having days off. And Cedric Mullins, if he's your center fielder, then he's got to play. Period. He's got to play. He's got to play. You know, you've got guys on this team right now. I can say 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 5 guys in the lineup right now will not be with the Orioles next year. Will not be with the Orioles next year. Austin Slater, Eloy Jimenez, Ramon Arias, Emmanuel Rivera, and James McCann more than likely will not be in an Orioles lineup. Will not be in an Orioles uniform next year. Possibly even Anthony Santander. So there's a lot to this lineup that you know, to the imagination. We'll see what that means. Hopefully that means the Orioles will do something with it. But I don't know. I don't know if they will or not. All right, so this just updated here. I hope this updates for me. I'm going to take this out of there for a minute. See if I can do this. See if we can get some updates here for you guys. I'm going to see if I can update this. Get that widget out of there. These are called widgets. See if this one works out better. It probably will not. Nope, it didn't. I don't understand why it does that. It does that every single time. Look at that. It just doesn't bring it across. And I don't know why it doesn't bring it across, but that's okay. We'll figure this out. I'll do it another way. But anyway, let's go over a couple other things here with the Orioles that I think is actually good news for them that we'll discuss as well here in just a second. They did get news today. I'm going to take this out of there in a second, guys. They did get news today that it looks as if Zach Eflin is doing really, really well. He did a bullpen session today. Bullpen went really, really well. And they said as long as tomorrow, they're going to revisit him tomorrow, see how he feels. And as long as he feels good tomorrow from his bullpen session, he's going to start Sunday for the Orioles. So that's really good news to get Eflin back. They'll be able to put him right into the number 2 slot behind Corbin Burns. And then Grayson Rodriguez is still a couple weeks away. But once they get Grayson back as well, you'll have a good 1-2-3 punch of Corbin Burns, Grayson Rodriguez, and Zach Eflin. And if Albert Suarez continues to do what he's doing, you know, you can have a good 4 or 5, you know, including Dean Kramer. The Orioles will be right back where they started. So, you know, they've been treading water and they've been surviving these storms. Hopefully they can continue to do that and get this right. But let's see, who else is here? Victor's here, Paul's here, Jeannie's here. Welcome in, Jeannie. Melissa's here, my wife's here. And John A.B. is here. John, welcome in. Good to have everybody in. Again, we're still about 10 minutes out, 10, 15 minutes out from game time here. But that's big news for the Orioles to find out that, not Austin Slater, but Zach Eflin's going to be back this Sunday, it looks like. Again, he threw a bullpen session today in Colorado. Went really, really well. Mainly just fastballs. But he was really happy with it, and they'll see how he feels tomorrow. And as long as he feels good tomorrow, you know, for recovery, he's going to be activated back into the starting rotation. My assumption is that the corresponding move will probably be Livan Soto or Emmanuel Rivera. One of those will probably get DFA'd because I don't think either one of them have a club option. I mean, have an option left to be demoted to the minor leagues. I don't think they do, so they'll probably get that. Baker, what's up, Chris? Welcome in, bud. So that's my opinion there. They'll probably have those guys. Well, one of those two guys will be the guy that loses it and will be DFA'd. DFA'd, for those that don't know, means designate for assignment. And basically when that happens, I'm going to try this one more time. Let's see if this works this time. Nah, darn, it's still not working. I just can't get that to come up. I don't know why. Let me try something here. Nope, not working. Sorry, gang. I was really hoping the widget was going to work, but we'll just put this back up there in the meantime. But anyway, designate for assignment basically means that they have released this guy. He then has to pass through waivers. if he passes through if he doesn't pass through waivers basically means that the Orioles release a player. All of the other 29 teams can take him if they choose to. They can pick up his waiver. Or if he clears waivers, then he can go back to the Orioles, or depending upon his tenure in Major League Baseball, he could just accept free agency and become a free agent. But most of them don't want to do that. If they cleared waivers, then that means nobody has an interest. Then why would you want to be a free agent? Just, at least stay on with the Orioles and have that. And that's usually what happens. So we'll see what happens with them Sunday. I'll be interested to see. But I think Livan Soto or Emmanuel Rivera will be the cut to make room for Zach Eflin. The cruise was amazing, dealing with COVID now, but not from the cruise. Someone was coughing on my neck on the bus. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Victor. I'm glad you had a good time, though. Glad it went well. Guys, thanks for everybody being here. Where are we on likes already? We're at 18 already. Wow, that's a ton. We're trying to get to 40, and we're already at 18. So thank you, gang. So again, the Orioles looking to really try to find a way to get out of this offensive slump. And I know everybody talks about the Orioles pitching. And to me, as a guy that watches every single game and understands as best I can what I can about the Orioles. Oh, I'm going the wrong way with that. I meant to go that way. Trying to get my shirt lined up here. There we go. We knew what the pitching was coming in. I knew that the pitching was going to be a struggle with all of the injuries that we had. When we lost Bradish, we lost Wells, we lost John Means, then we lost Grayson Rodriguez, and then we lost Zach Eflin for a little while. You knew going in that the starting pitching was going to struggle. They were going to be a weak link on this team. Just knew it. You just knew that was going to happen. I knew it. I would think you would know it. When you lose that many starters, significant starters, it is going to hurt. The bullpen then had to work more than they were probably used to. They were a little bit of a struggle for a while there as well, and that was not necessarily expected, but not as much of a shock to me as the offense has been. The offense has been a major, major disappointment for me. As well as they did in April and May and June, July and August has just been a total meltdown. A total failure on this team. April they did well. May they did pretty well. June they were great. Home run-wise, they were great. But even in June, when they were hitting all those home runs, I could see the weak link in the chink in the armor, so to speak. Because I even said it back then. I said the Orioles are being too reliant on the home run. They're not scoring runs other ways. You've got to be able to score runs the other ways. And they weren't doing that. But they were still winning games because they were hitting so many home runs. I mean, they hit like 60 home runs in the month of June. But that being said, it's not caught up to them. They're not hitting the ball as much out of the ballpark, and they can't score runs any other way. Every once in a while they'll have one run here, a run there, where they'll be a base hit or a double. But they're not doing it on a consistent basis. Runners in scoring position has been a major failure. And this team is struggling offensively. And it's bad. They've got to find a way to do better. The Orioles have the second easiest schedule. They're showing it on the screen right now. The Orioles have the second easiest schedule the rest of the way. The teams they play are a combined .471 record the rest of the way. They've got the second easiest schedule. The Yankees have the 21st easiest schedule, which means their schedule's over. They play teams over 500 the rest of the way. So the Orioles, again, like I said, have a really big chance here to really grab the division by the horns and take control of it the rest of the way. And it starts tonight against Colorado, a team that's the worst team in the National League. I think they're the second or third worst team in baseball. And they've just been terrible all year long. The Orioles should dominate this series. They really should. Even though they are depleted and they have some injuries themselves, they really should win this series. They're that much better. So we'll see if it happens. Stinks that AB, we were lucky. Yeah. Everybody's talking about the trip for Victor. But anyway, good to have all of you in here. Any questions about the Orioles, any questions about baseball, please let me know. Love to answer anything I can. Again, if you are new here, please consider subscribing. Definitely appreciate it. For those that don't know, if you watch my other channel, my Disney channel, I did post a new video today on all the food and wine merchandise, so be sure to check that out. 10 of you in here already and 20 likes. We're already halfway to our likes. Orioles, don't forget to vote. We've got people voting already. Don't forget to vote. We've gotten, let's see, 16 votes so far in reference to what the vote, I don't want to end the poll. Sony 4K is here as well. Sony, good to see you, bud. They did. They did beat the Orioles. Yep. Orioles didn't play well in that series. Two walk-off wins for the Mets in that series, Victor. And it was a close series. It could have went either way. The Orioles could have swept them just as easy as they lost two. They lost 2 games on walk-off home runs. The first and third games, the Orioles gave up walk-off home runs, but they could have easily won all 3. But they didn't. I mean, it's all in the end. It's about winning, and the Mets won. So yeah, absolutely. But yeah, you talk about the Colorado Rockies. They are 50-85. They have the 3rd worst record in baseball behind the Marlins and the White Sox. So yeah, John, let's go O's. Amen to that. So they've got the Rockies for 3, and then they come home to the White Sox again. The White Sox are the worst team in baseball. They have a record of 31 wins and 104 losses. The White Sox do. The White Sox are 45.5 games out of first place. They're 42 games out of the wild card. And to just give you an idea, the next to last place team in the Central is the Tigers, and the Tigers are only 5 games out of the wild card. That's how bad the White Sox have been. So again, the next 6 games, the Orioles are playing the 3rd worst and the worst team in baseball. They really, really should win 5 out of 6, if not all 6. I mean, I get it. Baseball, anything can happen any given night. You know, you play 162. Even the teams that win 100, they're going to lose 62 times. I get that. But these are teams... I'm sorry, I'm beating a dead horse here. You've got to win these games. They are so, so important to the Orioles now. For a team that wants to win the division and get home field advantage, you've got to win these games. You've got to find a way to win. And where the Orioles, again, another thing that the Orioles have struggled with, and a big example of it was last night's game. The Orioles pitchers struggle when they get the 2 strikes in the count. And you would think it's to their advantage when a pitcher gets to 2 strikes. Cade Povich last night, batters are slugging like 480 against him with 2 strikes. That's horrible. And he did it again last night. He gave up runs last night. He had a couple of doubles on 2 strike pitches. He was ahead in the count 1-2 or even 2-2 in the count. And they're getting too much of the plate with 2 strikes. And guys are ripping them for it. And it's really been a problem. So the Orioles right now, offensively, 4 runs or less in 10 of their last 12 games, including each of the last 5. They've just, there's been a struggle across the board. They're very lucky that they're only 1.5 games behind the Yankees. But pitchers, going back to the pitchers, when you're ahead in the count or you have 2 strikes on the hitter, unless it's a 3-2 count, you have not the priority to get the plate. You just need to be near the plate. And they're getting too much of the plate, and it's hurt them. It's all about command, and it's about understanding the at-bats, and they've struggled with it. Let's see what Victor has to say. So Victor says, let's see here. I'll pull this down. He says the only way the O's don't win is if they take these games as automatic. Well, I don't think they take any team as automatic. I think more the fans do that. We as fans do that more than they do. I think they understand that even the worst team in baseball has some of the best players in the world. That's why they're on these teams. So I don't think they'll take him for granted at all, especially lately. And to be honest with you, Victor, especially with the way they've played against some of these teams. They haven't done well against... They lost against the Pirates, who are not good. They lost against the Cardinals, who haven't been good. They lost against the A's, who haven't been good. They've struggled against bad teams this year. Again, I'm shocked this team is 19 games over 500 like they are. But again, opportunity knocks. They have their opportunity. It's right there for them to take it, and it's got to start tonight. Get out early, get early leads, hold the leads. Because actually, in the series against the Dodgers, credit to the bullpen. The bullpen was stellar in the series against the Dodgers. They really were stellar against the Dodgers. Played really, really well the entire series. I think in all the innings that they pitched, I think they gave up maybe 1 or 2 runs in like 12 innings that the bullpen pitched. So kudos to the bullpen. Hopefully that gets them on a roll and they can continue to do well. But we're about to get started here. We're about 1 minute away from first pitch. Again, I'm going to step out for a second. Just before we start, I'll come back. We'll get ready to go. Orioles got Austin Slater, Anthony Santander, and Gunnar Henderson to lead off. Orioles have struggled in these first innings, getting out to early leads. Hopefully today they'll be able to do it. Be right back. Don't go anywhere, folks. All right, here we go. Austin Gomber is on the mound. He is 4-9, 4.70 ERA, 138 innings, 35 walks, 98 strikeouts. Opponents are batting .264 against him. See what the Orioles can do. Here we go, guys. Orioles, Rockies, game 1 of a 3-game series. Big series for the Orioles. Starts tonight. Austin Slater is about to step into the box, and we're about to have our first pitch of the game. Good to have you all here. Again, we've got 13 watching with 20 likes already. Good to have you here. So I think we are getting set. Last of the warm-up pitches by Austin Gomber, or Gomber. I'm not sure how he pronounces it. And then he'll face Austin Slater. So it's Austin versus Austin. 18 votes so far. The Orioles have 78% of the vote, saying the Orioles are going to beat the Rockies. We shall see. Austin Gomber is a left-hander. That's why you have several of the righties in the lineup for the Orioles. That's why Austin Slater is starting and leading off instead of Colton Cowser, who's been doing it. Cowser is still playing. They've just lowered him in the lineup a little bit. Hey, we picked up a subscriber. Here's the first pitch. Outside, ball 1. So Austin Slater, .213 average on the season for the Orioles. 2 home runs, 15 RBI, 604 OPS. 1-0 count. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a fly ball already. First pitch. Hit pretty well. Looks like it's carrying, but it looks like it's going to be playable at the warning track, and that is the first out of the game. Orioles are really, again, 2 pitches in. Good pitch to hit there. He drove it. And again, the ball's going to fly here at Colorado. And again, that could be the Orioles advantage. But I just want to see more line drives. The Orioles are getting under a lot of balls trying to jack them, in my opinion. We picked up a subscriber. So here's Anthony Santander. First pitch to him, high, ball 1. Anthony on the year, he's got the 38 home runs, 86 RBIs, but .236 average, 819 OPS. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Right there, strike, 1-1. I do like to see Santander take a few pitches. I'd like to see him get a little further and deeper in counts, and that's across the board for the Orioles. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a fly ball to right field. That ball's hit pretty well. Really well. Back at the wall and off the wall. That's going to be a double for Santander. He slides into second base. off the top of the wall, so a one-out double for Anthony Santander. He just misses a home run. He went the other way with it, and that's a one-out double for the Orioles. So just like that, they got a guy in scoring position for their top guy. It was on the outside corner of the plate. He just went with the pitch and drove it to right field and just misses a home run. The right fielder jumped for it. It was over his head. Good backup by the center fielder, or else he would have been on third. So a one-out double, that's going to bring Gunnar Henderson to the plate. Henderson, 278 hitter on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike, low and outside. Well, low outside corner. 278 average, 33 home runs, 78 RBIs, 898 OPS. He's over 900 all year. He's under 900 now. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging another fly ball, center field. It's going to be playable. Center fielder's got it. Nah, it's not going to be deep enough. Santander's going to check it, but he's going to stay. So again, Henderson swinging at the second pitch. Fly ball. Everybody hits fly balls on this team. No more line drives. They're getting under everything. It's almost like they're trying to lift the ball so much. Dan, 820 Chief, welcome in. So that's the second out, and now they're 0 for 1 with the runners in scoring position. Just like that. 350 down the line here at Colorado. Here's Eloy Jimenez. First pitch to him. Curveball, strike right there. 0-1. Looked a little low. It caught the plate. Just looked a little low. 249 hitter, 5 home runs, 22 RBI, 643 OPS. Santander leads off second. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside. Ball 1. 1-1. Guys, good to have all of you here. 14 people watching at the moment. We are at 870 on the subscribers. Thank you to those who subscribe. Good to have you here. 1-1 count to Jimenez. Gomber set. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a fly ball. Center field again. Hit pretty well. Center fielder's back. Back at the wall. He's got it. At the warning track at the wall. And that's just a long out. So that's your inning. No runs. 1 hit. Man left. And I head to the bottom of the first. No score. Orioles are 0 for 2. Actually, you know what? We're going to keep track of that tonight. Hold on. Runners in scoring position. That's 2 at-bats. Gunnar had an at-bat. 0 for 2. We're going to keep track of it tonight. Runners in scoring position. So far, 0 for 2 for the Orioles. Just like that. We are going to keep track of that tonight. But we picked up another subscriber. Thank you to whoever subscribed. Good to have you guys here. Don't forget, we have, of course, a few videos I've been posting. Our Hall of Fame profile videos every Thursday. Check those out. And, of course, our live streams. It's good to have you all here. We've spoken about this. You think they make a change with the hitting coach? Well, they may at the end of the season. Victor, they may do something at the end of the season, but they're not going to do anything now. They're not going to change it up at this point. They're just going to have to live and die by it. I don't see them making a change at this point, because then you're changing the entire philosophy at the wrong time of the season. They're in a pennant chase. They're trying to win the division. They're trying to get to the playoffs. The last thing you need to do is try to overhaul the offense in the middle of a pennant chase going into September. But what they may do is at the end of the season, you may see a change in hitting coaches, yes. With the new philosophy going into next season. Now look, part of it with the Orioles is too, they're young, okay? Streaky guys, you've got a lot of guys in the lineup that are 24 years of age or younger that are starting, so I get it. So here's Suarez. First pitch to Blackman. High, ball 1. Jeff Snook, welcome in. 8 for 64 since August 17th. Hey, exactly. Right, that's what I'm saying, Jeff. It's bad. It's really bad. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Albert Suarez. Right there. Strike, 1-1. Good pitch. It was on the low and outside corner, but it was definitely a strike. Charlie Blackman, probably the best player on Colorado at this point. He's still batting .249. Suarez's 1-1 pitch. Fastball, ground ball, base hit up the middle. Albert Suarez, as good as he's been, the one thing I will say about him is he is fastball heavy. He is fastball heavy. But that was a good pitch. It was low and away, but Blackman just went with it and just hit it into center field for a base hit. Yeah, but 8 for 64 for the Orioles since August 17th. Just terrible. And it's cost them. It's cost them ball games. That's going to bring Tovar to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a pop-up. That's going to get out of play. 0-1. Tovar on the season is a .273 hitter with 21 home runs and 62 RBI. 766 OPS. He's having a pretty good season. 130 games. Ezequiel Tovar. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2, just like that. Orioles really need to find a way. Again, they've become a fly ball team. Wow, he picked up another subscriber, 871. Welcome in, everybody. Good to have you here. Here's the Suarez's set. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Tovar, low and outside, ball one. It was in the dirt. Good scoop there by McCann. I've been saying it. I don't understand the idea of putting Adley Rutschman on the bench as much as the Orioles have lately. I understand he's been struggling, but he's got to work through the struggles. Suarez is set. 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to the shortstop. Gunnar flips it to Jackson for one. Back to first. Not in time. Tovar beats it out, but they do get the lead runner. That's another part of the Orioles game that they've really struggled at this year. That they were really good last year is with their double plays. They don't turn nearly as many as they did last year. It was a good turn. Tovar's just got good speed and just beat it out. Plus the ball wasn't hit that hard. Good turn by both of them, though. But they do get the lead runner. That's going to bring McMahon to the plate. Slyster, welcome in. Good to have you here, buddy. McMahon on the season is a .244 hitter. Suarez checks the runner at first. He is set at the belt. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a foul back. 0-1. And what you're looking for out of Suarez tonight is you're looking for innings. He's got to go 6. 6 or 7. They want to try to get as many innings out of him as they can. Try to get just as many innings as they can out of him. They really need length from the starters this weekend. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a foul again off to the left. 0-2 count, just like that on McMahon. Jackson Holliday's father, Matt Holliday, is in the crowd tonight watching his son play. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Outside, ball one. 1-2. It has, Slyster. He has been struggling. Again, it happens from time to time. I saw somebody the other day saying that he should stop hitting left-handed and just hit right-handed. I totally disagree with that. You know, it's one season. His first 2 seasons have been really good, and he's not even done. Here's the 1-2 pitch, high, ball 2, 2-2. He's still having a good season. You know, it's not great. His average is down probably about 20 to 25 points more than it should be. And I get that. But he's still the premier all-star player at catcher, playing the most demanding position. Suarez is set. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Outside, ball 3. Just misses on the outside. So a 3-2 count to McMahon here. I still think Adley should play every day. I'm sorry. He's your 1-1 pick in the draft. He's your star player. He's a star catcher. He's an all-star. He has been struggling, and I think some of it's mechanical. Be honest with you. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Swing and miss. He got him. Throw to second. And they doubled off the runner who tried to steal second. And that's the inning. A strike him out, throw him out. Good inning for Suarez. No runs, a hit. Nobody left. 1 inning in the books. No score. Let's head to the top of the second. Strike him out, throw him out. Nice. It has been 2 months. I agree with you. But Gunner's been struggling too. Gunner's not been doing great. He's been having some trouble. Slyster, you're 100% correct. Adley was hitting well over 300 for a while there, and he's dropped about 40 points. I agree. He has struggled. And I think part of it is mechanical with him. I don't like the approach. He's swinging earlier in counts. He's not driving the ball. He looks like he almost looks like he's dropping his shoulder, and he's uppercutting the ball. instead of just swinging through with a level swing. I think a lot of that's mechanical with him. And there could be some, I don't want to say it because I don't want to jinx the Orioles. There could be some physical issues there as well. Maybe he's struggling with some injuries that aren't injury enough to put him on the disabled list. I still call it the disabled list, but enough that it could be affecting his productivity. But again, if he's not hurt that much, that's why I think it more might be along the lines of maybe his back's still giving him trouble. I know he was out of the lineup a couple times because of his back. Maybe he's having some back issues, or maybe he's really banged up. I'm not sure. But if it's not injury related or health related, then I'm sorry. He's got to be in the lineup every day. He's a switch hitting catcher. I understand he's hitting bad from the left side. He's really struggling from the left side. But that being said, he's got to work through it. And the only way to do that is to play. He's your superstar player. He's your best option at catcher. He's even bad, he's better than McCann. In my humble opinion. And I'm sure, Slyster, I agree with you. I think, here's first pitch to Arias. Ball low, 1-0. I agree with you. I think a lot of it is they're pressing. They're trying to hit the 5-run home run, which is just the approach is what's really been bothering me. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Arias in the dirt. Ball 2-0. To his credit, I got to give Arias credit. He's batting .250, 10 home runs, 35 RBI, 754 OPS. He's played really well lately. I'm still not the biggest fan of him. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Oh, just on the outside corner. It looked a little high to me, but they called it a strike. 2-1. Arias has been playing better. He's really stepped in for Westberg's injury, and it's been a big help for the Orioles. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive to the second baseman. Caught by the second baseman, and that's your first out of the inning. That's going to bring Cowser to the plate. Yeah, it's again, one of the things for the Orioles that's been a big issue is they don't score early. They can't get to early. They can't get out to early leads, and that's a problem, obviously, against good teams because they usually will get out early. Here's Cowser, first pitch to him inside, ball 1-0. But where it's a problem against bad teams is when you don't get out to early leads, you allow them to stay in games. 247, 20 home runs, 60 RBI, 779 OPS for Cowser. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike, 1-1. It allows these bad teams to hang in games. And then, if they're only a run down or a run up or tied, they have a chance to win late. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ball low, 2-1. And I think that's been a problem for the Orioles against some of these bad teams this year is they've allowed them to stay in games instead of putting their foot on their throats and just ending it. 2-1 pitch. Swinging a foul. 2-2. I hate to use that analogy, but I just think that's how they have to do it. They have to find a way to get these teams, get to them early, add on runs, and basically put the game out of reach early on. And they just haven't been able to do that. They didn't do it a lot last year either. They had the most comeback. I think they had the most or second most comeback wins in all of baseball last year. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a fly ball. Right field. Center field. Right fielder does not get there. It's down. Cowser's going to get into a double. It's going to be a one-out double for Colton Cowser. The right fielder, I thought he had it. I was about to say he's made the catch, but then he kind of pulled up and stumbled, and the ball dropped, and it's a one-out double again. Here we go again. Excuse me. A one-out double for Colton Cowser, and that's going to bring Emmanuel Rivera to the plate. So a one-out double. The ball does get down for Cowser. And here we go again. The Orioles, a one-out double. Got a man in scoring position. Second inning in a row. And here's Emmanuel Rivera. Let's see what he can do. Gomber is set. First pitch. Strike right there. Inside corner. 0-1. So Emmanuel Rivera on the season, he was with Miami for a while. 213, 1 home run, 15 RBIs, 569 OPS. So not much of a hitter at all. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a foul back. So just like that, 0-2. Bud Black, of course, is the manager for the Rockies. Whew. Not having a good year. 50-85. The Orioles got to get these run. When you get these guys in scoring position, you've got to find ways to get these guys home. Rivera is set. 0-2 pitch. Outside. Ball 1. 1-2. Thanks, gang. 22 likes already, and we're just getting started. We're only in the second inning. And we have 871 subscribers. We've already picked up 3 today. That's amazing. Rivera is a good hitter against the Rockies. Batting .350 lifetime against them. 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball. Base hit up the middle. There it is. Cowser rounds third. He's going to score. And the Orioles are now 1 for 3 with runners in scoring position. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. It doesn't have to be a home run. Just got to be a base hit. It is a base hit. Line drive base hit up the middle for Emmanuel Rivera. Good piece of hitting. And that drives in Cowser. And just like that, the Orioles have a 1-0 lead. Doesn't always have to be something elevated. You just got to get the ball through the infield. Good piece of hitting. That's going to bring James McCann to the plate. He's set. First pitch to him. Curveball low. 1-0. So the Orioles take a 1-0 lead on the big hit from Emmanuel Rivera. And that's huge for them. And that's what they need to do. Try to find a way to get out early and get these leads. So 1-0 count to McCann. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Strike. A little bit on the high and outside corner. 1-1. I need to find somebody who's really good with making emojis. I need some good emojis. A 1-1 count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2 on James McCann. McCann's still wearing that protective face guard. Of course, as you guys know, he was hit in the face a few weeks back. Broke his nose and everything. Oh, my. What happened? What happened? Uh-oh. There we go. All right. 1-2 pitch. Check swing, but he fouled. Oh, he fouled it. Check swing foul. So we're going to do it again. 1-2. The screen froze up on me for a minute there. I thought I'd lost the game, but I think we're good. 13 of you still watching. 1-2 count on James McCann. A run in already. Man on first. 1-2 pitch. Outside. Ball 2. 2-2. 23 likes. Goal is 40. Let's see if we can get past that. On deck is Jackson Holiday with his dad in the stands watching. So 2-2 count to James McCann here. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a foul back again. We're going to do it again. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Comber set. 2-2 pitch. Fly ball. Center field. Playable. Center fielder's back. He's got it. And that is the second out of the inning. Rivera will retreat back to first base. And that's going to bring Jackson Holiday to the plate. 172 hitter on the year. Obviously, he was called up earlier in the season. Got off to like a 2 for 34 start. Was sent back down. Came up. Has done much better since. A little bit of a slump lately. His last 10 to 12 games haven't been the best. But he's much more productive this time out. 172, 5 home runs, 19 RBIs. He's set. Lefty on lefty. Gomber set. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt. Ball 1. 1-0. Holiday will be fine. He's shown his potential. Has a really good swing. What he needs to learn is not his chase needs to stop. He needs to cut down on the strikeouts a little bit. Sometimes he gets fooled. 1-0 pitch. High. Ball 2. 2-0. But he has a good eye. You know, he has a real good understanding of the strike zone. Sometimes I think better than the umpires themselves. There's been some times where he's been called out on strikes on pitches that are balls. He's got a 2-0 count here. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, ball 3. 3-0. So 3-0 count on Jackson Holiday. He won't get the green light here, I don't think. So he's set. Here's the 3-0 pitch. That's money right down the middle. Strike. 3-1. Kind of knew he was taking all the way there. And actually, that ball was inside a little bit, but it was still a strike. So 3-1 count. He's definitely looking to swing now. 3-1 pitch. He checks it. The umpire says he went. So now it's 3-2. Good pitch by the pitcher there. That was nice. Caught the outside corner. So even if he didn't go, it was a strike. So full count. Pitcher's back in the count. He goes from 3-0 to 3-2. The runner's going to be off from first base. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. They got him. Struck him out. He was way out in front of that ball. That's your inning. But the Orioles get a run. 1 man left. Bottom of the second coming up. O's 1. Colorado, nothing. Thank you, everybody, for being here. As we get into the third inning, we will talk about standings. We'll go over the standings around the baseball. And then in the 5th inning, and then again in the 7th inning, we'll give you updated scores from around the league. Don't want to do it too early. 3rd inning is a little too early to be doing scores. But we will we'll do some looks. Melissa took the dog out. Let's take a look here. She did. Melissa took the dog out. Oreo 76, Rockies 24. Well, what I'll say is this. Remember, Slyster, here's what I'll say. It's like anything else. And I'll tell you what I mean. Baseball is a game of adjustments. When he first came up, the pitchers adjusted to him. And they succeeded. When he was called back up the second time, he readjusted to the league and had success. The pitchers are now adjusting to him again. It takes time. He'll get it. You know, he's 20 years old. You got to remember that. This is a 20-year-old that spent all of a year and a half in the minor league system, fresh out of high school. He never went to college. Okay? At 20. That's got to be remembered. I mean, even Jackson, Gunnar and Adley. Adley's 25 and struggling. Gunnar's 23 and struggling. This kid is 20. So you got to remember that. You got to give him some leeway here. Really, to be honest with you, a season or so you got to give him. So Suarez has said he's now got a lead. Here's his first pitch to the next hitter. Here's his swinging a ground ball right back to the pitcher. Suarez has got it. He throws to first, and on one pitch, already 1 out. But back to Jackson Holliday for a second. You got to give him a ton of leeway here. I mean, the kid is adjusting to the major league level. There's no bigger jump than from AAA to the majors. And it's going to take time. He is going to struggle from time to time. Not everybody gets it. Most don't get it right away. It's going to take some time. Here's the first pitch to Rogers. There's a strike right down Broadway. 0-1. Oh, no, it's a great observation. Your observation is correct. What I'm saying is don't read into it too much. I think he's going to be fine. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Curveball outside, 1-1. I agree with you. I think like the pitch he just struck out on, that pitch was right down the middle, but he was out in front of it. It was a curveball, and he just swung. He was out in front of it. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a foul back, 1-2. I agree. He'll just have to learn. He's got to keep adjusting. He'll learn the league. He'll get better. The more at bats he sees, the better he's going to get. Where I think he might. Hold on 1 second. 1-2 pitch outside ball 2. Where he might struggle late is once the Orioles get Westberg back. If Arias continues to play well, you may see Jackson Holliday sit more in this stretch run. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a line drive. Base hit up the middle just past the outside or the outstretched glove of the pitcher. So that's 2 in a row up the middle with Suarez, but this one gets through. So a 1-out hit for the Rockies. He just misses it. But Jackson's playing a good second base. He's done really well over there. Turns the double play really, really well. I think ultimately he's going to be fine. I really do. I think he's going to be fine this season as well. Here's Jake Cave, or Jake Cave. I'm not sure how he says it. 7 home runs on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a line drive. Right field. Here comes Santander. He gets there just in time. Woo! He had to come in fast, but he got it. That's the second out of the inning. So 2 down, just like that. First pitch swinging. We'll take that all day long. Anthony had to come in quick, but he got there. His hat's on crooked, too. That's kind of weird. Anyway. Ray J, what's up? Welcome in. So 2 down in the inning for the Orioles. That's going to bring Toglia to the plate. 219 hitter. Anthony's hat's on crooked. I wonder if he knows that. Here's the first pitch to him. Wow, that looked like a strike, but I guess he called it high. Ball 1, 1-0. It looked like a strike to me. What's up, Ray J? Welcome in, bud. 1-0 Orioles, bottom of the second. 2 outs, man on first. 1-0 count on the hitter. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1 on changeup. It was out in front of that. Toglia on the season. 21 home runs, 46 RBIs. 219 average, though. 789 OPS. That's in 89 games. 1-1 count on him here. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Strike right there. 1-2. Right down Broadway. That was perfect pitch, and he took it for strike 2. Didn't even swing. So here we go. We talked about this earlier. You got a 2-strike count on a hitter here. Don't necessarily have to give him something to hit. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a fly ball. Left field. Short left field. That ball's going to fall for a base hit. That ball fell for a base hit in between the shortstop and the left fielder. I thought he hit it better than that, but he didn't. He just hit it over the shortstop's head, and it falls in for a hit. So that's 2 hits in a row, or 2 hits in this inning. So a 2-out hit here. Oh, he broke his bat as well. So first and second for the Rockies. And now Suarez is going to have to dig deep a little bit here. He's going to have to bear down and make a pitch on Stallings and get out of this inning. So Stallings is at the plate again. First and second, 2 outs in the inning. Orioles need something here now. Here's the first pitch. Strike right there, 0-1. He takes it for a strike. Put the new, there we go, updated one there. So 0-1 pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a foul. 0-2, so just like that, he's got 2 strikes on this guy. And this is what we talked about before. You get 2-strike counts. You've got to be able to put these hitters away. The advantage is yours. You've got to take it. You got to take advantage of it and put this hitter away. So 0-2 count on Stallings right here. First and second, 2 outs, 1-0 Orioles. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Suarez is set. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Way high. Ball 1, 1-2. TNT 5U, welcome in. Thanks for doing this. I'm at college, so I can't watch the games, and streams are all I got. Well, welcome in, TNT. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Hope you subscribe to the channel. My pleasure. We'll do the best we can. Suarez is set. 1-2 pitch. Checks it high. Ball 2. 2-2. So he goes from an 0-2 count to a 2-2 count. The good thing about it, and he did subscribe. Thank you, TNT, for subscribing. We're at 872 now, gang. That's amazing. 0-2 to 2-2. But both pitches were not there. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. On a pitch on the outside, he chases it. That's the perfect pitch at 2-2. You don't have to throw a strike there. Just something around the zone. See if he'll expand the zone. And he did. He chases, and that's your inning. 2 hits, 2 left, no runs. Top of the third inning coming up. Orioles back to the top of the lineup. 1-0 Birds. We get through this third inning. We'll go over standings around Major League Baseball. When we get back after the fifth inning, fifth and seventh innings, we'll do updates on scores. Orioles got to find ways to tack on now. Here we go. Suarez threw 2 has pitched well enough. Orioles are 1 for 3 with runners in scoring position. 1 for 3 so far with an RBI. Emmanuel Rivera with the RBI last inning. So, better than how they've been doing. Like like Jeff said, Jeff Snook, he said the Orioles are 8 for 64 in since August 17th with runners in scoring position. That's terrible. That's a 125 batting average. That's horrible. With runners in scoring position, that's really bad. So they really need to pick it up. Yankees are winning. Boston's winning. So the Orioles definitely need to win this game. To, if nothing else, keep pace. Cleveland's winning. All the teams the Orioles are chasing or are chasing them are all winning tonight. So the Orioles really need to do well. You know, Colorado's got a 5.54 team ERA, which is 30th in Major League Baseball. So here's Austin Slater. He's 0 for 1. Jason Thibodeau, welcome in. Here's the first pitch to him. He squares the bunt, lays the bunt down, third base side. Oh, and it just goes foul. Smart move. It was a good bunt. I thought it was going to stay fair, but McMahon let it go. If he would have picked it up, it would have been a base hit. He let it go, and it did go foul. So good try for Austin Slater. He laid down a good bunt, but it just couldn't keep it fair. So he's going to do it again. 0-1 count. Good bunt, but smart by McMahon to not pick this ball up. Because if he picks it up, it's a base hit. But he let it go, and it did go foul. Ray J said, there's a streaming service here that shows American sports live, including Major League Baseball. Unfortunately, not this particular game. Oh, I'm sorry, Ray J. I'm glad you can see some of the sports, though. So an 0-1 count on Austin Slater. That was a good bunt. It was 3/4 of the way down. It didn't quite make it, though. So here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike. 0-2. Just like that. 18 watching. Good to have all of you here. If you're new here, let us know in the chat. Say, hey, I'm new. We'll be more than happy to say hello to you. Slater's set. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ball in the dirt. 1-2. Orioles need to get healthy. They need to get Danny Colon, Grayson Rodriguez, Zach Eflin, Jordan Westberg. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Outside, ball 2. 2-2. Ryan Mountcastle. They need these guys. They need them back. They need them healthy for the stretch run. If they can get everybody back that they're expecting to get back, they have a chance. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Outside, ball 3. So good at bat for Austin Slater here. He went from an 0-2 count. He's run the count full, 3-2. Let's see what he can do with it here. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Strike 3. Oh, that ball was high. Oh, my gosh. He should have walked. The umpire calls it strike 3. That ball was above the zone. Austin Slater is not happy about it. Holy cow. That ball was not inside the zone. It was above the zone. And they struck him out. Called it strike 3. That's a ball. And Austin Slater is not happy. He threw the bat like he walked. And the umpire called it a strike. Oh, my God. So 1 out in the inning. First pitch to Anthony Santander. He swung in a foul. 0-1 to him. Wow, that's such a huge difference. The Maddenators welcome in. Santander homer coming up. We'll see. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging and a foul back. 0-2. Welcome in, the Maddenators. Good to have you here. Hope you subscribe to the channel. I hope he does hit a homer. We need something. We did pick up another subscriber. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that very much. That means a lot. 0-2 pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. 1-2. Santander is having, at least on the home run side, a career year. Most home runs he's ever hit. 38 home runs. He's got 85 RBIs. But his average is the lowest it's been in a long time, too. He's only batting 234. Or 237. So, here's the 1-2 pitch. High, ball 2. 2-2. That changes the whole complexion of even the inning on that Austin Slater strike 3 call there. You walk Slater, you have man on first, nobody out with your best home run hitter at the plate, and then it puts the pressure on the pitcher to make pitches. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a foul back. We're going to do it again. But now, because you kind of got to be careful with Santander if there's a man on first. But now, with getting that first out, you can challenge Santander because it's the worst he can do. Even if it's a home run, it's only 2-0. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. That ball was low. 3-2. We're running a second full count in a row for the Orioles. Anything close, Santander's got to be swinging here. Yeah, new subscribers. Welcome in, everybody. We're only 7 off the goal. Mark Langenkamp. What's up, Mark? Welcome in. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a foul again. What's up, Mark? Welcome in, bud. Good to see you. $27 likes. We're 13 off our goal. So full count to Santander. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to the first baseman. He's got it. No, it was a line drive. I thought it short hopped, but no, they're saying he caught it. So Toglia catches it at first base. That's the second out of the inning. It looked like it was a line drive one hopper to the first baseman off Santander's bat, but they're saying he caught it in the air. He must have just caught it in the air. So that's the second out. That's going to bring Gunnar to the plate. Henderson's really been struggling lately as well. You really need him to get going. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging and a foul. 0-1. Gunnar looks like he's pulling off on everything. He doesn't look like he's not swinging through the pitch or through the zone. He looks like he's trying to pull off everything. And on balls on the outside corner, he can't get to those. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's strike 2. 0-2. And that was an outside corner pitch. He takes those because he can't do anything with it if he's trying to pull the ball. That outside pitch like that, if he just goes with it and punches it into left field for a base hit, or maybe a ball down the line for a double, but he's been trying to pull everything lately. He's pulling off. And on an outside pitch, can't do that. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He checks his swing, checked the third. No, he did not go. 1-2. They're pitching him better this year with that. They're staying away from him. Lefties are throwing everything to the outside corner, and Gunnar's not trying to go with the pitch. He needs to go with the pitch. They're setting up outside again. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swinging. He pulls it again. He turns it over. Ground ball to the first baseman. He flips to the pitcher, and that's the inning. That's what I'm talking about. That's what Gunnar's doing wrong, in my opinion, there. He gets a ball on the outside corner of the plate, and he's trying to pull it, and he's turning the ball over, and he's hitting a weak ground ball to the right side. Did it again there. That's your inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Bottom of the third inning coming up. These guys have got to learn, and I know they know it, but they just, you got a ball in the outside corner, just punch it into left field. Go with the pitch. And we're not doing that. We're, a lot of balls, we're trying to pull them instead of just, again, swinging through the zone. Line drives up the middle. Go the other way with some pitches. You're going to get your pitches to handle on the inside part of the plate. But they're not going to throw them there if you continue to roll over on pitches. If they can get you out on the outside, they're going to continue to pitch you outside until you make it known that you can handle the outside pitches and be successful. And right now, Gunnar's not doing that, and they're staying on the outside corner with him. And it's smart. That's what you need to do. He's got to adjust back. We were talking about Jackson Holiday adjusting. That's where Gunnar's got to adjust. He's got to be able to, and he did that. He was successful with that earlier on in the season. They were pitching him away, and he was just taking the ball. He was leaving the bat, longer in the zone, going the other way with pitches, and he was doing really, really well. He's pulling off too much now, and it's cost him some bad at bats. And he's not alone. The Orioles are doing it across the board. Jeff, here's what I'll say about that. I agree. Rod Carew, Tony Gwynn. Tony Gwynn was always a guy to hit it in the 5-hole. He was always a 5-hole guy, as he called it, right past the shortstop. But they weren't home run hitters like Gunnar is, and I get it. Rod Carew. Gunnar's got 33 home runs this season. Rod Carew might have 33 home runs for his career. So those guys, that was their game. But Gunnar's more of a home run guy. He's a power guy. So I understand the pull. But there are times when you need to just go with the pitch. So here's the first pitch from Suarez. Outside ball 1. 1-0 to Beck. So you're right. Those guys were phenomenal, but that's what they made their living off of. Gunner's going to make his living off of OPS, power, driving the ball. So that's 1-0 pitch. Outside ball 2. So that's his job. But these guys have to learn, in my opinion, each at bat is different. And you've got to sometimes just say, I'm going to take what's given to me. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swinging a line drive. Off the glove of Jackson Holliday. It was a short hop. He hit it about 105. Jackson could not handle it. That should be a base hit. That's not an error on Jackson Holliday. That ball was hit really, really well by Beck. I'm sure they'll give him a base hit. He hit it probably about 105. Short hops Jackson Holliday, and he couldn't come up with it. And goes into center field for a base hit. So a leadoff hit. They are going to give Beck a base hit for that. They should. That ball was hit really well. That's going to bring Charlie Blackmon to the plate. He's 1 for 1 with a single his first time up. Let's see what Suarez does here. He checks the runner at first. Here's the first pitch. Curveball outside. Ball 1. 1-0. So it's just about going with the pitch, taking what's given to you, and living to see the next at bat. Home runs are going to happen for this guy. Talking about Gunner. 1-0 pitch. Nope. Throw over to first. He's back. That's your first disengagement. And that's what I don't understand is not every at bat is going to be a home run. Take an at bat. If the ball's, if they're pitching you away, then go with it. Hit the ball to the other side. 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ground ball. Foul down the third base side. 1-1 count. But again, it's the inherent issue that the Orioles have been having lately that they've got to figure out a way to do better is they're allowing teams, bad teams, and I mean bad teams. This is a bad team, 50-85. They're allowing them to stay around. It's 1-0. They're in this game. Suarez's pitch. 1-0. Runner goes. Throw to second. Oh, he just beats it. So that's a stolen base for Beck. Good throw by McCann. He almost got him. Good tag by Jackson Holliday. But it is a stolen base. So now the Rockies have a runner in scoring position. He got a really good jump. But he is definitely in there with a stolen base for sure. It was a lot closer. Oh, it was Gunner with the tag. Good tag by Gunner there. So 2-1 count. Runner at second now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to the right side. Nice play by Holliday. Throw to first. Just in time to get Blackmon. He spun. Dove for it. Got it. Saves a run. He saves a run there, does Holliday. And throws to first to get Charlie Blackmon. But the runner does move over to third. So with 1 out, there's a runner at third now. Good play by Jackson Holliday. If that ball gets through, it's a run. So good play by Holliday there. That's going to bring Tovar to the plate. And you really need Suarez to make some pitches here. Here's the first pitch. High, ball 1. But it's one of those things. The Orioles have had some opportunities. And they could be up 2-0, possibly 3-0 right now. It's 1-0, and just like that, the Rockies are could tie the game, maybe even take the lead. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. The Orioles, I don't think they're playing the infield in right now. It wouldn't surprise me with the way the offense has been lately. Runs are hard to come by for the Orioles. I wouldn't be surprised if they did play the infield in. But I don't think they are. Suarez is set. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a foul. 1-2. They are playing the infield in. So Gunner's in. Yeah, they are playing the infield in. So they understand. They're struggling to score runs. They need to cut off any runs they can. But now you're looking for a strikeout. Suarez is ahead in the count. 1-2. He's got Tovar right where he wants him. They're setting up on the outside. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Way outside and in the dirt, but good stop by McCann. 2-2. Do it 27 likes, guys. We can get to that 40. Let's get there. Yes, Mark. I think we are joining you guys in a couple weeks, for sure. Suarez is set. Tovar is set. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and he just got a piece of it. Just got a piece of it. Outside corner. Tovar swings at it and stays alive. Just got a piece. And that's a good at-bat there. That's a good swing. He at least went defensive and said, look, if I'm going to swing and I can't get it, I at least got to make contact, keep the at-bat alive. And he did. And that's another area the Orioles struggle in. Here's 2-2 pitch. Swing and a foul back again. We're going to do it again. It's one of those things where the Orioles, I wish the Orioles did that a little bit more often. You know, make contact, foul a pitch off, keep the at-bat alive. I mean, this will be pitch number 7 to Tovar. So he's seeing a lot of pitches. The advantage will go to him. Again, infield in. The Orioles looking to cut off that run at third. 2-2 count. Suarez has got him where he wants him. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a foul again. That looks like it might be playable for Santander. He's under it. He's got it. He did catch it. The runner's going to tag at third, and that's going to score the run. I don't know how I feel about that. A foul ball. Wait, he didn't catch it. Did he not catch it? No, he didn't catch it. He did not catch it. That might be interference on the fan. That might be interference on the fan there. Let's see what they're saying.
This is fan interference.
Yes.
The question is, did the young man reach over into the field of...
I don't know if he reached over into the field of play, though. That may not be. That could be interference. Either way, it's a foul ball. The runner's got to go back to third, and Tovar's going to have an at-bat again. But if they call fan interference, it's an out. Oh, he reached over. Does he reach over? He does. That's fan interference. That's going to be an out. That's going to be an out, and the runner's going to have to go back to third.
Here's a challenge here. Now, the batter is ruled out when a spectator clearly prevents a fielder from catching a fly ball by reaching onto the field of play.
So what happens to the runner at third here?
But the runner goes back.
No,
Does he have to go back?
He would just stay at third.
Yes, runner's got to go back.
Manager's challenge is brought to you.
Okay, so they're challenging, and here's what's going to happen is if he's considered...
So the question is going to be...
You know, if fan interference, if it's called fan interference, the batter's out and the runner's got to go back to third. If you look at this, it's a kid. He's probably 12, 13 years old. He does reach over the railing and he prevents Anthony Santander from catching the ball. And you just heard it right there. If the fan prevents him from catching it, the batter's out and the guy has to go back to third.
I don't know if Santander catches the ball if he throws him out at home plate.
No, he's not going to throw him out. He's not going to throw him out at first. So if there's fan interference here, it's to the Orioles' advantage. Because it's an out and the runner has to go back. Let's see what they say.
That's right. We banned from Coors Field. King Lyle's over there. Waiting to hear from the
All right,
crew
so
chief, Bill Miller.
we're still waiting to hear.
On the horn to New York and the replay.
Here we go.
Center.
The call on the field stands. It was not fan interference. Baltimore will lose their challenge.
Wow. So they're saying it was not fan interference. So it's just a foul ball. But it still doesn't hurt the Orioles. It still keeps it at a 2-2 count. The runner has to go back to third. And it's still 1-0 Baltimore at this point. All right, so here we go. Tovar's back in the box. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a foul again. 95 right down the chute. So a 2-2 count on Tovar. Man at third. Still 1-0 Orioles. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a foul again. Off to the right. So if you're watching this at bat at home, and if you're the pitcher for the Orioles, Tovar is not catching up to the fastball. So you've sped his bat up. You can't go to, if you're going to throw something off speed, you've sped his bat up at this point. It can't be something in the zone, because otherwise it could be trouble. So let's see what they go with here. 2-2 count. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a line drive. Base hit up the middle. That's going to score the run. It goes to the, And just like that, we're tied 1-1. Again, the Orioles have got to find ways to score runs against these bad teams. 1-1, just like that. But the advantage goes to the hitter. When you're seeing that many pitches, it's going to be to your advantage. He went up to shoot to get that ball. That ball was up in his eyes, and Tovar just swung at it and punches it in the center field for a base hit. So now we got a 1-1 game. Here's the next pitch. Swinging a curveball. Strike. 0-1. Well, the batter's not out, and it's not Derek Jeter, and I know exactly what you're talking about. Jeffrey Mayer. That was that was a terrible call. I still remember that to this day. 0-1 pitch. Swinging a line drive. Over the head of Gunnar Henderson. That's going to put him at third. Tovar is going to go all the way to third. And just like that, here we go. The Colorado Rockies are doing what the Orioles cannot do. Just getting base hits. Line drive base hits. That's all they've done this inning. That's 3 hits in a row on balls that are hit really well. And now it's first and third. Only 1 out in the inning. And now Colorado's got a chance to take the lead. Unbelievable. The ball was just out of the reach of Gunnar Henderson. But again, good swing by a Rockies hitter. Doesn't try to do too much. Just takes what's given to him and he gets a base hit. So now it's first and third. And now Suarez needs a ground ball double play right here. Here's the pitch. Swinging a line drive center field. Another base hit. And just like that, 2-1, Colorado takes the lead. Balls are up. Everything's up in the zone. Colorado's taking what's given to them, and they're just base hit. First and second now. No, he went to third. First and third. That's just, man. How did the Orioles not see this? Did he go to third on that ball? He did go to third on that ball. So first and third again. Now it's 2-1 Colorado. And just like that, as Suarez was looking good, now he's getting pelted. Hey Chris, welcome in, bud. No problem at all. Depressing to see this team play this way. You're facing one of the worst teams in baseball, and you can't put runs on the board. Colorado's got 7 hits already. The Orioles have 3. The Orioles have more strike. No, they have 2 strikeouts. They've left 4 men on base. I just don't understand what's going on with this team. Cannot lose these games against the Rockies. They can't lose. You just can't lose. I'm sorry. Just cannot lose them. So here's Rogers. He's 1 for 1. Still first and third, 1 out. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss. Strike 1. 0-1. Wow, that ball was thrown like 78 miles an hour. I hope Suarez is okay. Wow, this could get out of hand really, really quick for the Orioles. Another hit here, and it 0-1 pitch. Swinging a line drive. Caught. No, ground ball first. Back to first. I'm sorry. It was a line drive short hop to Jackson Holiday. He grabs it, steps on second for 1, throws to first for the third out. The inning's over. I thought Holiday caught it. He did not. He short hops it, steps on second base, throws to first. The inning's over. So the Orioles get out of it. They get the break. We're going to head to the top of the 4th inning. I'm sorry about that, gang. Kind of got myself confused for a second there. But the Rockies have taken the lead 2-1. I'm just flustered. The Orioles are... Man, can't struggle against these teams. 32 votes. Don't forget to vote, gang. Who's going to win this game tonight? It's going to be the Orioles. 72% of you so far say yes. But so far, 72% of us are wrong. I voted too, and I voted for the Orioles, but I'm wrong. Not a good start for the Birds. Offensively, nobody doing anything for Baltimore right now. Nobody. Let's see what the Orioles can do here. When they come up this inning, they've got, let's see, who they got. Oh, I did the wrong thing. That's the Rockies lineup. I don't want the Rockies. I want the Orioles lineup. My apologies, gang. Let me get the O's in there. Get you done. I think I'm going to sneeze here in a second. So Gunnar made the last out of the inning. Excuse me. So Eloy Jimenez is going to lead off. 2-1 Colorado. The Orioles got to play catch up again. Again, Colorado, one of the worst hitting teams in baseball. Here's the first pitch to Jimenez. Outside, but it's called a strike. 0-1. My gracious. So 0-1 count. Rockies have 7 hits. One of the worst teams in baseball. The Orioles got 3. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside. Ball 1. 1-1 in the dirt. The 2-1 Colorado. We are in the top of the 4th inning, gang. Orioles have to play catch up yet again. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Just like that. One-two pitch. Swinging a line drive. Foul down the first base line. Jess said you have to have an idea when you come up to bat. How many bad at-bats have we seen over the weeks? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I don't know what the approach is. I don't know if it's something. Again, I think it's going to ultimately cost the job. 1-2 pitch. Swinging a line drive. Down for a base hit in the left field. I thought the left fielder was going to get there, but he didn't. He pulled up and it short hops him. So the Orioles get a leadoff hit from Eloy Jimenez. I thought the ball was going to hang up, but it does not. It gets down in left field, so the Orioles got a leadoff hitter. Leadoff single, just like that. 4th hit of the game. I agree, Jeff. Sometimes I think they come up there, and I don't know if they have an idea of what they want to do. I think you have to know the at-bat, know the count, know the situation. Here's Ramon Arias. He's 0 for 1. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And we don't need home runs. We just, Colorado, these teams, the Mets, when we played the Mets, just string together some hits. Put some good at-bats. Put some good swings on balls. Go with, take what's given to you. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside, ball 1, 1-1. And the Orioles aren't doing that. It's like they're trying to force home runs. And it's not working. So 1-1 count on Ramon Arias. Man on first. 1-1 pitch. There's a curveball. Just catches the outside corner. 1-2. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line drive. Base hit down the third base line. That's going to be a single for Arias. Throw to third, and Jimenez is out at third. Oh my gosh! Jimenez tried to go to third on a ball down the third base line. Left fielder gets it and throws to third base, and they throw out Jimenez. I think Arias moves up to second. So what looked like a possible single is a 1-out double just over the third base line. Jimenez tried to go to third. Should have just took it. He pulls up. I don't even know why he. Oh, my God. He might be safe, but the Orioles can't challenge because they lost the challenge. But either way, he's out. So 1 out, man on second. He should have just stayed at second and had first and second, nobody out. Now there's a man on second with 1 out. Here's Colton Cowser. He's 1 for 1. First pitch to him, outside corner, strike. It is situational awareness, Chris. Not only with hitting, with running too. I mean, Jimenez there is trying to push the envelope, but he's not a fast runner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Inside, ball 1, 1-1. Yeah, I agreed. I mean, the situation there is you can't get thrown out at third. If you stay at second, it's first and second, nobody out. So here we go. Got another hitter with runner in scoring position. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2, 1-2. Right now, the Orioles are 1 for 3 with an RBI with runners in scoring position in this game. And here's Cowser. He's got a 1-2 count on him now. Cowser is set. The pitcher is set. Here's the 1-2 pitch. In the dirt, and he swings at it. Strike 3. Terrible at bat by Colton Cowser. That ball wasn't even close. Wasn't even close. That ball hit about 59 feet in front of him, and he swings at it for strike 3. That is a horrible, horrible at bat by Colton Cowser. And now there's 2 outs in the inning. The Orioles have unbelievable. Here's Rivera. First pitch to him, curveball on the inside, 1-0. So now they need a big 2-out hit to possibly score a run here. Unbelievable. Terrible base running, terrible at bat. That's 2 outs because of that. 1-0 pitch. Swinging a foul back, 1-0. 1-1. Colton Cowser, that's inexcusable. That's a bad at bat. So here's Rivera again. Needs a big hit. 1-1 pitch. Swinging a fly ball, center field. Hit really well. Hit really well at the wall. It's gone. Home run. Emmanuel Rivera. Holy cow. 2-run homer by Emmanuel Rivera. He's the only one to do it. He's driven in all 3 runs for the Orioles. A huge 2-run home run for Emmanuel Rivera to dead center field. Got a pitch right down the middle and does not miss it and hits it out for a 2-run shot. He's got all 3 RBIs. Twice he's come up with runners in scoring position. He's 2 for 2. That's a huge hit. The Orioles take the lead back 3-2. Holy cow. Here's James McCann swinging and a miss. Strike 1 to him. His ball was center cut right down the middle of the plate, and Rivera does not miss it. Dead center field. 420 feet. And that ball's way gone. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Low. Ball 1. 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. 1-1. Yeah, it's the truth, Jeff. I mean, it is. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a line drive. Caught by the first baseman. What a dive. Nice play by the first baseman there. He dove to his left. That ball gets by him. It's a double down the line, but nice play by the first baseman. That's your inning. But the Orioles get 2 runs on 3 hits. Bottom of the 3rd coming up, 2-1 Orioles. 2 for 5 with runners in scoring position, 3 RBIs. And both hits are the same guy. Unbelievable, though. 874. We picked up another subscriber. Thank you very much. Whoever it was that subscribed. Thank you. And 34 likes now. We got a shot at both. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I just, when I watch the Orioles and the at-bats are sometimes just ludicrous to me. They are. I hate to say it, but they are. They're ludicrous sometimes. That at-bat by Colton Cowser is just, he had no idea. He just was not even, I don't know if he's not seeing the ball or what, but that ball hit probably about a foot in front of him, and he swings at it. There's no way that ball, it never even started as a strike, and he swings at it. How the Orioles win this game does not matter to me. They have to win this game, though. They cannot lose this game at all. Period. End of story. If there's ever a must-win for the Orioles, it's tonight. You've got to get this first game against a bad team and just go with it. And take that as momentum into tomorrow and Sunday and then a home series against the White Sox. You got to win this one. Now, Suarez needs to come out and have a shutdown inning and get the offense back into the dugout to add on to this lead right now. They've got to pick each other up. Cowser fails terribly. Emmanuel Rivera picks him up. Now it's up to Suarez to come out and pick up the offense and give them a shutdown inning so they can get right back into the dugout. It's just that simple. They've got to find ways. This is what good teams do. And we're still being out-hit. They have 7 hits. We have 6. Good teams pick each other up and find ways to win. So here's Cave. First pitch to him. Ball high. 1-0. Yeah, they do, Jeff. They need to beat these teams. I'm sorry. They have to beat them. They have to. 1-0 pitch. Swinging and a foul back, 1-1. Orioles haven't. I don't think the Orioles have won a series since the All-Star break. I could be wrong, but they haven't. They're either tying series or they're losing series. So a 1-1 count to Cave. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball, foul down the first base line. So 1-2 count on Cave, just like that. So you've got it. You're ahead in the count now. This is what we talked about before. This is what we talked about in the pregame, is what the Orioles are doing when they have 1-2 counts. Not being able to put hitters away, making bad pitches, too much of the plate when you're ahead in the count like this. Let's see what he does. 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball, foul. Showing a little baby on the screen. He's got the earphones on to drown out the noise a little bit. Can't be more than 6 months old. 1-2 pitch coming. Just on the outside corner. Good take there by Cave. 2-2. That was a good pitch. Ball was tailing away from the left-handed hitter, and he does not offer at it, so it's a 2-2 count. Suarez is at 56 pitches. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a foul. Got way too much of the plate right there. That ball is center cut, right down the middle. But Cave can't do anything with it. He just fouls it off. So 2-2 count here. Suarez is ready. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a fly ball into the gap. Looks like center fielder Cowser is going to get there. That is the first out of the inning. Ball looked like it was hit pretty well, but it's caught. Paul Meyer welcoming Chris, first time here. I enjoy your play-by-play commentary and insight on the game. Well, thanks, Paul. I appreciate you very much. I love the Orioles. I love the Orioles. Look, I have 2 teams. In baseball, it's the Orioles. In football, it's the Rams. I've always been a Rams fan. I'll explain a few things in a minute. Here's Toglia. First pitch to him. Curveball, strike, 0-1 right there. But the Orioles are number 1. I've always said I'll take 10 years of the Rams losing for a World Series championship. But that being said, here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside, ball 1-1. But that being said, I'm going to call the Orioles out. I'm going to call it how I see it. I don't drink the Kool-Aid. If they suck, I'm going to tell you they suck. Pardon my language. If they're good, I'm going to tell you they're good. So 1-1 count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 on another curveball. He's way out in front of that pitch. So again, he's got a 1-2 count here. He's got a couple pitches to waste. Doesn't have to really get a lot of the plate here. Let's see if they can get the hitter to expand the zone and get a quick out here. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Right down the middle of the plate. Fly ball to right field. Woo! Thank goodness. He hit it right at Anthony Santander for the second out. But that's a 1-2 pitch right down the middle of the plate. And Toglia got a real good swing on it, but he hits it right at the right fielder. So 2 down in the inning. Yeah, Paul, thanks for being here. Now, are you Chris or are you Paul? I see you said Chris first time here. I enjoy your play-by-play. My name is Walt, by the way. Here's the next hitter, Stallings. First pitch swinging, fly ball, pop up. First baseman's coming over. Catcher's coming over. Catcher McCann's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors. That's it. Top of the 5th inning coming up. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do it at the end of the 3rd inning. Let's go over the standings around Major League Baseball real fast. So in the East, Yankees are pacing the East at 78 and 56. The Orioles are a game and a half out, followed by Boston 9 out, Tampa Bay 11 and a half, Toronto 13. In the AL Central, Cleveland's pacing the Central at 76 and 58. Kansas City's a game and a half out. Minnesota's 3.5. Detroit 8.5. And Chicago 45.5 out. Worst team in baseball. Out west, Houston pacing the West 72 and 62. Followed by the Mariners 4 out. Rangers 9. Oakland's 14 back. And the Angels are 17 back. And now East, the Phillies are pacing the East 79 and 55. With the Braves 6 back. Mets 9 back. Washington 18 back. And Miami is 30 back. NL Central is being paced by the Milwaukee Brewers at 78 and 56. The Cubs are 10 back. Cardinals are 11 back. Reds are 14.5 back. And the Pirates are 15.5 back. Pirates were in the hunt for a while there. They just fell off the face of the earth. They lost like 10 in a row at one point. And then, of course, out west, Dodgers pacing the West. Actually, they're the best record in baseball right now at 80 and 54. Diamondbacks are 4 back. Padres are 5 back. Giants are 13.5 back. And the Rockies are 30.5 back. So there you go. And the Orioles, that's another team the Orioles have coming up. They have the Giants coming up. The Giants are a team that's very beatable. Oh, Paul, no problem at all. That's quite all right. I wasn't sure if you meant me or not, so that's why I said, sorry, Walt, I must have not seen that was you. As like I said, this is new to me. No, I appreciate you being here. No problem at all. Here's Holiday, first pitch to him outside, ball 1, 1-0. And they'll do the same thing to Holiday that they're doing with Gunnar right now. Lefty on lefty. They'll stay away from Holiday. They'll see if they can get him to chase. And here's the 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball 2, 2-0. They went outside again. And this is what I'm saying the left-handed hitters for the Orioles on these lefty-on-lefty matchups have to do. You get balls away from you. Don't try to pull it and turn it over. Just go with the pitch. Let's see if he does it. 2-0 pitch. Here it is. Outside. No. Ball. Curveball. High. They called it a ball. 3-0. So here we go again. 3-0 count to Jackson Holiday. Let's see if the Orioles will allow him to have a green light here since they do have the lead. Here's the pitch. Nope. Ball high and inside. Ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk to Jackson Holiday, and the Orioles again got a leadoff hitter. Let's see what they can do with him. Jeff, I don't know. Trust me, as an Orioles fan, dude, we went 45 and 117 just a couple years ago. So it happens. But look at the Orioles now. I mean, they won 100 games last year. They got here we go. Austin Slater, first pitch. There goes Jackson Holiday, steals second, and he is safe. And the pitch is a ball to Austin Slater. So 1-0 count, and Jackson Holiday steals second, his second steal of the season, and 2 in 2 games. He went on the first pitch, got a really good jump. Holiday does have good speed. So now the Orioles got a man on second with a 1-0 count on Austin Slater. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a line drive to center field. That ball is it caught? It is caught. It was caught. He dove for it, threw it, the throw to third. Oh, and Holiday's out. He tried to tag. The center fielder dove for it, caught it. Jackson went back to second to try to tag, and then the center fielder throws it to third and throws him out. Strike him out, throw him out. He threw a strike to third base, and they throw Jackson Holiday out at third. The Orioles are running themselves out of innings, guys. My gracious. Man on second, nobody out. And that's, by the way, that's 0 for 1, 3 for 5 now with runners in scoring. No, I'm sorry, 2 for 6 now with runners in scoring position because he was in scoring position. So instead of a man on second with 1 out, we've got nobody on and 2 outs. Here's Anthony Santander, 1-1 count. Or 1-0 count. There's a strike. 1-1. That's bad base running there, Slicer. 1-1 pitch. That's right there. Strike 2, 1-2. Even on a ball like that, he dives for that ball. If he doesn't catch it, it's going to get by him. You're going to score either way. On a ball like that, just go back to the bag and tag. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss and a ball in the dirt. Oh, no. He's calling it a foul. Is he out? Yeah, he is out. Okay, so it is a swing and a miss. So Santander is out. That's a strike 3 on a ball in the dirt. Terrible. That was just a horrible inning for the Orioles. That's the inning. 1 hit. Nobody left. The inning's over. Bottom of the 5th coming up. The Orioles are holding on to a 3-2 lead. That was just horrible. Holiday gets the leadoff walk. Steals second. Awesome. Looks good, right? Austin Slater hits a bullet to center field. The center fielder makes a great diving catch. And then Jackson Holiday tries to tag for some reason and go to third, and he gets thrown out at third. And then Anthony Santander swings at a pitch in the dirt for strike 3. This team, why do I have this feeling this game's going to get away from them? I'm sorry to say that. I just have this bad feeling about this game. I just feel like this game's going to get away from them. You know, they're making mental mistakes. They're making base running mistakes. They're swinging at bad pitches. And I just feel like they're allowing Colorado to hang around. Again, we talked about this earlier. You allow these bad teams to hang around, and then all it takes is one swing, and you lose. Just so bad right now. Just so bad. So bottom of the 5th inning, Suarez has done his part. He's kept them in the game. You know, the Orioles are still only at 6, they have 6 hits. They're still being out-hit in the game. Credit to the Rockies. Don't get me wrong. Credit to Colorado. That was a nice play by the center fielder, and he has to make an accurate throw to third, and he does. So here's Suarez, first pitch, swinging a line drive, ground ball to the second baseman. Gunner's up with it, throw to first, and that is the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out. It's a line drive, ground ball to the shortstop, and just like that, the Orioles got 1 out. I'm not a Ravens fan, Slackster, so I can't really talk about that. All right, here's Charlie Blackmon. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out. Here's Suarez's first pitch to him. He squares the bunt, pulls it back, and that looked like a strike, but it's called a ball. 1-0. So Charlie Blackmon coming up 1 for 2 in the game. 65 pitches so far for Suarez. Not bad. 1-0 pitch. Strike right there. 1-1. He was taking all the way on that one. Oh, just, man. That last inning, what a turn of events. The Orioles are running themselves out of innings. 1-1 pitch. Outside, ball 2. 2-1. Just running themselves out of innings. Bad base running. Just bad base running. I think Holiday, stay put there. You don't have to go anywhere. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball in the inside corner. 2-2. Good pitch by Suarez there. Good movement on that pitch. Starts in the zone. Dips in on the inside corner. Nice pitch. 2-2 count. Setting up on the outside. 2-2 pitch. Right down the middle. Center cut. But he didn't get much of it. Oh my gosh. It's to the right fielder, Santander. He's under it, and he's got it. That's the second out of the inning. Wow. That ball was center cut right down the middle. Blackmon put a good swing on it, but he got under it, and that's the second out. Man. These guys on two strike counts are getting way too much of the plate. But he got away with it. So 2 outs in the inning. That's going to bring Tovar to the plate. He's 1 for 2. Suarez's first pitch to him. High and inside, ball 1. 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Nope, he takes it. Ball in the dirt. 2-0. 2-0 count for Tovar. Hitter's pitch right here. Hitter's count. For sure. So 2-0 count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swinging a ground ball. Foul down the third base side. We're going to do it again. 2-1 now. So 2-1 count on Tovar. Orioles clinging to a 3-2 lead. Two-one count. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Albert Suarez to Tovar. Ball high, 3-1. So 3-1 count. I do not want a 2-out walk here. You got to find it. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a foul. 3-2, just like that. So Suarez has got him right where he wants him. He's got to get him here, though. Got to get him here. No walks. 2-out walks always come back to bite you. Got to get him here. 3-2 pitch. Swinging a fly ball. Short fly ball. Right field. Looks like Santander's got it. He's under it. He's got it. That's your inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 5. Top of the 6th coming up. 3-2 Birds. Let's go over some scores around Major League Baseball right now. Let's see what everybody's doing. Top of the 9th inning. Top of the 9th inning. Padres 11-5 over the Rays. Bottom of the 8th inning. Astros 1-0 over Kansas City. Bottom of the 7th inning. 5-1 A's over the Rangers. Middle of the 7th. 2-0 Twins over the Blue Jays. Top of the 7th. 4-1 Mets over the White Sox. Bottom of the 1st inning. 5-2 Mariners over the Angels. Diamondbacks and Dodgers are tied 2-2 after 1. Marlins and Giants are just getting started. Earlier today, the Red Sox beat the Tigers 7-5. Braves beat the Phillies 7-2. Cubs beat the Nationals 7-6. Yankees beat the Cardinals 6-3, so the Orioles really need a win. Guardians beat the Pirates 10-8. Brewers beat the Reds 5-4, and then also beat them 14-0 in a doubleheader. Man, the Reds are really struggling. So there you go, around Major League Baseball. Those are the scores. Again, the Orioles need this win. Red Sox and Yankees won. They got to keep pace. Need a win now. Need some add-on runs. Got to find ways to score some runs right here. Paul says, Walt, I was just watching you on YouTube, some highlights from the 1967 Baltimore Colts versus LA Rams when they led by Fearsome Foursome, led by Deacon Jones, Merlin Olsen, Rosie Greer, and Lamar Lundy. Yeah, I remember the Fearsome Foursome. I do remember the Fearsome Foursome. Now, I wasn't born in 67. I was born 3 years later. But I do know the Fearsome Foursome. I was a Rams fan. I started being a Rams fan about 1979 when they had Vince Ferragamo, Billy Waddy, Wendell Tyler, those guys, Jack Youngblood, those guys. I was 8 years old in 79. I hadn't gotten quite there yet. First pitch to Gunnar, ground ball. Second baseman, throw to first, and Gunnar on one pitch, again, turns over on a ball, and he is out. Just like that, 1 out. Well, he is really, really trying too hard to hit balls out of the ballpark. He, again, tries to pull one, turns it over, hits a weak ground ball to second base. That's going to bring Jimenez to the plate. He's 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. Curveball, strike right there, 0-1. Gunner's really struggling. Just bad at bats. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Jimenez. Swinging a fly ball. Center field. Hit pretty good. Center fielder's back. Cannot get there. That ball is down. Jimenez is on his way to second. And it's going to be a 1-out double for Eloy Jimenez. Second hit of the day for him. Good piece of hitting. He went with the pitch. Drives it to center field. I thought the center fielder was going to get there. He was on his horse. But he couldn't get there. The ball gets past him. And it's a 1-out double for Eloy Jimenez. And luckily for the center fielder, the ball didn't carry him away too far, or it might have been a triple. Even with somebody as slow as Jimenez. Now, so the Orioles got a 1-out double. Here's Ramon Arias. They need a big hit here. Swinging a fly ball, center field. Short fly ball. That ball is down! It's down for a hit! The second baseman tried to get there to catch it. He couldn't get there. He tried to do a basket catch over the shoulder, and he does not get there. So the Orioles now have first and third, and they're now 3 for 7 with runners in scoring position. So first and third, only 1 out in the inning. That's going to bring Cowser to the plate. It was a pop-up, short center field. Center fielder was not going to get there. It was up to the second baseman, and he couldn't get there. So it falls for a base hit. So first and third, the Orioles got a big opportunity here to tack on some runs. Let's see if they can do it. My gracious. Orioles are going to leave Cowser in. So Cowser's going to have a chance here. His last at-bat was horrible at-bat. Was just horrible. He really needs to buckle up right here. Buckle down. Really concentrate. And understand that it doesn't have to be a home run. It's just got to be an at-bat. Get the ball to the outfield. Just put a good swing on it. Orioles with a golden opportunity to put this game out of reach right here in the 6th inning. Got to get at least one here. First and third, only one out. They're now 3 for 7 with runners in scoring position in this game. 3 for 7 with 3 RBIs to this point. Cowser's leading the American League in every category for rookies. But he's got to get a big hit here. First pitch, swing, fly ball, short fly ball to center field. Center fielders got it. Here they go. And Jimenez does not go. And that ball is not hit far enough. And just like that, they're now 3 for 8. Cowser on the first pitch swings and flies out to center field, short center field, and Jimenez cannot score. So now there's 2 outs in the inning, just like that. He swings at the first pitch. Bad game for Colton Cowser today. Bad game. So here's Rivera again. Let's see if he can do it again. First pitch, swing, foul back. 0-1. Emmanuel Rivera, to this point, has been the star of the game for the Orioles. He's got 2 of the 3 hits with runners in scoring position, and he's driven in all 3 runs. But he's got an 0-1 count here. 2 outs now. Need another big hit from him. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a fly ball, right field. Hit pretty good, but it's going to be playable for the right fielder. He's got it. That's your inning. No runs. 2 hits. 2 left. Stays 3-2. Unbelievable. Unbelievable how bad that is. This team has gotten into some really bad habits. Really bad habits. Cowser, man, he's a rookie. I get it, but my gracious, guys. Take a pitch. It's the first pitch of the at-bat. The pressure's on the pitcher. He's got to make pitches. He swings at the first pitch. Lazy short fly ball to center field. The ball's got to be deep enough. You know who's on third base. And he can't score him, and the inning's over. 3 for 9 now with runners in scoring position. And other than Emmanuel Rivera, who's 2 for 3, they'd be 1 for 9. I said it earlier, and I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. Guys, we are still 4 likes away from our goal, and we are only 6 subscribers away. So if you're new here, if you're enjoying the game, we're trying to have a good time. The Orioles are making it stressful, but, hey, they are winning. Give us a like. Give us a subscribe. Come back for more baseball. We're glad you're here. That'll probably be it for Suarez as he's gone. No, actually, he'll come out for the 6th. I hope he comes out for the 6th. I said at the beginning of the game, we need 6 or 7 out of him. He's into the 6th inning at this point. And he is out for the 6th inning. And he needs to be. So here we go. Suarez is set. 3-2, the Orioles got the lead. They've left 4 men on base. Roman Gabriel was one of the quarterbacks when they wore the classic blue and white uniforms. Yeah, they wear those again now, too. They wear the blue and white now, too, the Rams do. Now they're back in L.A. So here's McMahon. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. Suarez is set. First pitch. Ball low. 1-0. 35 likes. 27 of you watching. 25 of you watching. 875. We did pick up another subscriber. Thank you, guys. That's amazing. Thank you very much for that. 5 away from our goal. 1-0 pitch. Here it is. Swinging a ground ball. Base hit past the diving first baseman. And that's a leadoff hit for the Rockies. I don't know if... I think Suarez will probably stay in the game. I don't think they'll come get him just yet. That ball was hit pretty good. And Emmanuel Rivera dove for it, but he wasn't going to get there. So leadoff single for the Rockies. Still sets up the possible double play for Doyle, who is also 1 for 2 in the game. Here's the pitch. Here's a ball just on the outside corner. Strike. 0-1. Good pitch right there by... That's a good pitch by Suarez there. So he's got an 0-1 count on Doyle. He is set at the belt. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High. Ball 1. 1-1. Now the Rockies, McMahon's going to go. First chance he gets. Suarez has got to keep an eye on him and keep him close to first. He's going to go any chance he gets. He's set at the belt. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a foul back. 1-2. So he's ahead in the count here again. Let's see what he does. I don't like guys pitching to the middle of the plate when you have a 1-2, 2-2 count. I just don't. I think you've got to be on the outside portion or inside portion of the zone and see if you can get him to chase and expand the strike zone. And Suarez has got to do that here. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Got way too much of the zone, but he swings and misses. Strike 3. There's a curveball, middle center cut, but he swings through it, does Doyle, and that's the first out of the inning. Wow. It was a curveball that just hung in the middle of the plate, but Doyle could not make contact, and that is the first out of the inning, just like that. My gracious. Woo! We got away with one there. Here's Rogers. He's 1 for 2. First pitch. Outside corner. Strike. 0-1. I think everybody for Colorado has a hit in this game. Everybody but 2 guys has a hit for Colorado. So Suarez has scattered 8 hits. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside. Ball 1. 1-1. Eloy Jimenez has been one of the best hitters have we had along with Big Al Suarez, who's been a real... Yeah, Suarez has been good. Jimenez has been fine. He's made the base running error in this game, but he's got 2 hits. He's done fine. Suarez, here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a fly ball, center field. Should be caught by Kowser. Yep, he's got it. That's the second out of the inning. So 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Suarez is 1 out away from getting through 6, and that's what I was hoping for out of him. Let's see if he can get it. That's going to bring Cave to the plate. He's 0 for 2. With a line out and a fly out. Suarez has really got to bear down here and try to get this third out. He's looking, again, keep an eye on the runner at first. Here's the first pitch. Oh, that looked like a strike to me, but it's called low. Ball 1. 1-0. Looks like Criswell is warming in the bullpen for the Rockies. 37 likes, guys. Thank you. I see 37. Anyway, here's the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to the first baseman. He's got it. Rivera's got it. Steps on the bag, and that's the inning. Nice play. Ground ball to the first baseman. Rivera easily picks it up. Steps on the bag. That's your inning. No runs. 1 hit, man left. We're heading top of the 7th. Getting late, gang. Talked about it earlier, and I gotta keep. I'm gonna harp on it until it gets fixed by the Orioles. Numerous opportunities to put this game out of reach for the Rockies, and the Orioles have failed every single time. They are now 3 for 9 in this game, which I get it. It's 333 average, sounds good, but they're really 1 for 9. Emmanuel Rivera has 2 of the 3 hits, and he's got all 3 RBIs for the Orioles at this point. Nobody else has done anything offensively with a runner in scoring position. They've had some bad base running errors as well, some bad at-bats. And it's kept this game close. And again, I keep saying it, and I'm sorry to beat a dead horse, but it allows these really bad teams to stay in the game. It allows them to stay in the game and gives them the opportunity to pull out a win against a team that they shouldn't even be close with. And the Orioles just are not scoring runs. They're just not scoring runs. Here we are again. We just talked about it earlier. 12 of the last 15 games, I think it was, they've scored 3 runs or less, 4 runs or less. And here we are again. We're going to add to that list. They have 3 runs. Now they've got 9 more outs to work with. They've got to find a way to do more, and they're just not doing it. But it looks like Gomber is out of the game for the Rockies, and that's going to bring Criswell into the game. Jeff Criswell. Let's see if the Orioles can get to him. On the season, he's got a 5.6 ERA. He's only got 5 in the third innings, 8 Ks, 1 walk. Opponents are batting .200 against him, so we'll see what we do. Oh, I agree, Paul. Very much so. Very much agree. So here's James McCann. He's coming up to the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the game. And here's the first pitch to McCann. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1, just like that. So good velocity from Criswell for sure. That ball was in the upper 90s. He's a righty. Criswell is. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 95 mile an hour up in the zone. McCann could not catch up to it. So just like that, McCann's down on the count. 0-2. So McCann is set. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball right in front of the catcher. He's got it. Picks it up. Throws to first. And that's the first out of the inning. 1 down. It's going to bring Jackson Holliday to the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and a stolen base. Man. We are only 5 subscribers away. And I think 2 likes away from our goal. Yep. 2 likes away from our goal, gang. Here's Jackson Holliday. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and a stolen base. Holliday is set. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside, ball 1. 1-0. 95 miles an hour. So a lot of velocity from Criswell. Let's see what he can do with it. Cedric Mullins is on the on-deck circle. He's coming out next. Guess he's going to pitch hit for Slater. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ground ball. First baseman's got it. He bobbles. Tries to throw it to the pitcher. No! He does not. He bobbled the ball. Toglia bobbled it. Tried to grab it and throw it to the pitcher. And when he bobbled it, he lost it. And that's going to be an infield single. I think it's going to be an infield single for Jackson Holliday. Did they give him a single? Or is it going to be an error? Let's see. It wasn't a really tough chance for Toglia. They made, no, yeah, they're going to give him an error. Yep. So it's going to be an error on Toglia, but Holliday does reach with 1 out. That's going to bring Cedric Mullins to the plate, as Mullins is going to hit for Austin Slater. Slater was 0 for 3 in the game. Mullins is going to hit from the left side. It was a ground ball to the first baseman. He didn't play it correctly. It hit off the palm of the glove. He bobbled it and then tried to shovel it with the glove, and it didn't work. So the Orioles got a man on first. Again, good speed with Jackson Holliday. They may give him the green light here. Let's see. Here's Cedric Mullins. He's having a tough season. Mullins is set. Here's the first pitch. No. Throw over to first. Holliday is back. Hey, we picked up another subscriber. Thank you, gang. 876 and only 1 away in the likes as well. Thank you. Mullins is set. Here's the pitch. Squares the bunt. Lays down a good one. Pitcher got it. He covers. Throws to first. Safe at first base. Mullins beat it out. The Rockies might challenge this. That was really close. But Mullins put down a really good bunt. Only the pitcher could get it down the third base line. He got it. He turns, fires to first, but it looks like Mullins beat it out. Oh, that is really close there. But they're saying Mullins beat it, and they're not challenging. So here we go. First and second for the Orioles now. They got a shot here. Santander coming to the plate. He's 1 for 3. No, not a pop-up. He laid down a good bunt. Orioles are 3 for 9 with runners in scoring position in this game. Need a big hit here. Santander's on the left side. First pitch, swing and a pop-up behind home plate. It's going to get out of play. 0-1. Good speed on the bases, but an 0-1 count on Santander. Here's the pitch. Swinging a pop-up. Short left field. Left fielder's got it. That is the second out. Another bad at bat. Orioles are now 3 for 10 with runners in scoring position in this game. And now there's 2 outs. And that's going to bring Gunnar Henderson to the plate. And this is, look, Gunnar for me, Bud Black's coming out. He's going to go get the lefty. He's not going to let him hit. That's smart. So that's going to do it for Criswell. He is not going to let Criswell pitch to Gunnar Henderson. He's going to go get the lefty. So Gunnar's going to have to do it with a lefty on the mound. Left-hander coming into the game. 3-2, top of the 7th. The Orioles got first and second. They need a big hit out of their big player right here as we go to break. Still 1 like off, gang. If you haven't already hit that like button, please hit it. Let's see if we can get to 40. Three for 10. Runners in scoring position. Not good. It's really not, to be honest with you. I'm sorry. They've had so many chances. If Gunnar doesn't get a hit, it'll be 3 for 11, which is 272 average. Which, you might say on the season 272 average with runners in scoring position is not bad, but going 3 for 11 in a game tonight, and two of them are from the same guy. Basically, that means 1 for 11. And the one time you got it was a pop-up to second baseman, misplays, but they give you a hit. Oh, Paul, we definitely need him to produce. Again, I think he's just trying to do way too much. 39 likes. Hey, I think we hit our like. I think we hit the like count. I think we hit 40, didn't we? Did we hit 40, gang? I think we did. No, I still see 39. One more like to 40, gang. One more to 40. We can do it. Oh, we did hit 40. That's fantastic. All right, so Gunnar's in. He's ready. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on here? First pitch to Gunnar is a strike, 0-1. I'm sorry, they went to commercial for a second. So Gunnar's in the box. He's got an 0-1 count already on him. He's 0 for 3 in the game. Big at bat right here. This could be the game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball low, 1-1. Yeah, we hit it. Great job, everybody. 31 watching. Wow, thanks, everybody. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. 3-2 Orioles, top of the 7th. First and second, Gunnar's at the plate. 1-1 count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a line drive, center field, hit well, but right at the center fielder. And that's the inning. So the Orioles get a couple guys on, but do not score again. We're going to head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Still 3-2. And the Orioles are now 3 for 11 with runners in scoring position. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Better at bat there for Gunnar Henderson, though. Line drive, center field, hit it really well, probably about 105 off the bat. Hit it really hard, real good at bat, through the zone, but he hit it right at the center fielder. It's a better at bat that has no production, but it is a good at bat at least. So we're going to head to the bottom of the 7th. I don't think Albert Suarez is coming back out for the 7th inning. I think they're going to give him the 6th, and that's going to do it. Gunner's 0 for 4 again tonight. 0 for 4 again. He's down. His average is down to 275. He was batting 290, 292 for a while there. He's now down to 275. He's really struggling. So again, you get first and second. You got Santander, your best hitter, Gunnar Henderson, your other best hitter, coming up, and neither one of them can do it. I agree, Slicer. It's very frustrating. This is a team that, you're facing a bad team like this. You've got to find ways to win these games. And look, they're winning 3-2. They haven't lost this game. But again, you're allowing a team that's the 3rd worst team in baseball. You're allowing them to hang around. Yeah, it is the same old story. It's not going to cut it. 3 for 11 is a 272 average. 3 for 11 is not good. You've got to score runs, and they're just not scoring runs. So Suarez is back up. First pitch to Toglia is a swing and a foul back, 0-1. For some reason, they're coming back from commercial late on these, and I don't know why. I mean, they're coming back, and already a pitch has been thrown. So 0-1 count on Toglia. Suarez is still on the mound. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a fly ball, center field. No, pop up. Third baseman's going out. Left fielder's calling it. He's got it. Good call by Colton Cowser right there. Because the third baseman, Arias, was not going to get it. Cowser comes racing in, calls off the third baseman, and makes the catch. So one out already. Good job. Suarez is only at 88 pitches to this point. Let's see what happens. So here's Jacob Stallings. First pitch to him. Curveball right there, strike. 0-1. I agree, Slicer. It doesn't, even the games they win, they're not winning anything easy. They're really struggling just to win games. I agree. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on another curveball up in the zone. 0-2 to Stallings, just like that. Suarez has really done well. Got to give him credit. He's kept us in this game. He's got an 0-2 count on Stallings right here, though. He's got to take care of this guy. He's got to get him. No mistakes now. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Check swing. He got him. Swing and a miss. Check swing. Tag the runner. That's the second out. That's a bad at bat, but good pitch. Rand P. Welcome in. 41 likes. Yes, thank you guys very much. That means a lot. So 2 quick outs for Albert Suarez. Hey, if you are new here, please consider subscribing. We're trying to get to our next goal of 880. Suarez is going to pitch to the next hitter. He's at 91 pitches. He's got Beck at the plate, who's 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. Outside corner, strike, 0-1. Paul says, I saw Connor Norby now with the Marlins really starting to come on. I wish we'd have kept him. I'll discuss that at the end of the inning. I want to go over that with everybody. Jordan Beck, 0-1 pitch. Here it is. Swinging a check swing, foul. 0-2 count. So, look, when the Orioles went after Sean Rogers, you have to give up something to get something. Connor Norby and Kyle Stowers were guys that were going to back up here in Baltimore long term. When you have Westberg, Gunnar Henderson, Ryan Mountcastle, Kobe Mayo, Samuel Basayo, Jackson Holiday. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Outside, ball 1-2. There was really no place for Connor Norby to get regular at-bats often. And you had to give up something to get Sean Rogers. Look, Rogers hasn't pitched well. It's still too early to determine whether or not this was a good trade or not. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a line drive. Shortstop. Gunnar short hops it. Throw to first in time. And that is the inning. So Albert Suarez, fantastic job. 7 innings. 2 runs, scatters 8 hits. Suarez did the job today. But back to Connor Norby. Look, it is what it is. You know, Norby's playing well. I expected him to play well. But he wasn't going to play on this team. Jackson Holliday's going to play second. Gunnar Henderson's going to play short. Jordan Westburg's going to play third. Or, you know, Kobe Mayo is going to play first or DH. Samuel Basayo is going to be there. Ryan Mountcastle is going to be there. Where was Connor Norby going to play? You know, hindsight's 20/20. He wasn't going to play. And Kyle Sauers, same thing in the outfield. You've got Vance Honeycutt, Enrique Bradfield coming. You still got Cedric Mullins. You got Anthony Santander. You got Colton Cowser. You know, possibly Heston Kjerstad down the road. You never know. You've got outfielders. So, we'll see. Is it Trevor Rogers? I thought it was Sean Rogers. Yeah, they're going to bring him up. I mean, you're not going to make that trade and then not give him every opportunity to succeed. I don't really care what he does at AAA. And, I mean, he may be I know the other day he gave up 10 runs. But he might be working on things. They might be down there saying, look, I don't care what your results are. Just work on some things. And maybe they have him working on things. Who knows? Anyway, so Gunnar makes last out of the inning. Orioles, you know, I agree. Unsung hero is definitely Albert Suarez if the Orioles can get the win. New pitcher on the mound for the Rockies. Eloy Jimenez is going to step to the plate. And I don't know who it is. They haven't updated it yet. Angel Shavilli. Amazing that we're still up there despite all the injuries with the pitching. I agree, Rand. I agree. So here's Adley. He's going to pinch hit for Jimenez from the left side. Here's the first pitch. Strike, 0-1. Watchman batting .260 on the season, 18 home runs, 71 RBIs, 739 OPS. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-2. That's, yeah, I wonder if Adley's seeing the ball because that's a ball he usually takes. That ball was low and away and out of the zone, almost out of his hand, and Adley swung through it. So he's behind the count, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a ball in the dirt, 1-2. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is with Adley, but he's really struggling since July. You're hoping at some point the light bulb goes, clicks back on and he figures it out because they're going to need him. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball right back to the pitcher. He's got it. Lobs it to first, and that is the first out. And I'll be honest with you, it just goes, in my opinion, it shows you the absolute importance of Adley Rutschman. Because since Adley Rutschman's slump in July and August, the Orioles have been struggling. Is there a correlation? So here's Arias with 1 out. Here's the pitch. Strike right there, 0-1. Well, Paul, I don't know if he even needs to necessarily hit home runs. He just needs to have good at-bats, take some walks, get on base. That's what he needs to do. 0-1 pitch, swing and a line drive, right field, right at the right fielder, and that is the second out. He doesn't necessarily have to hit home runs. What he needs to do is he just needs to, again, have good at-bats, take some walks, get on base, drive some guys in, get some hits. That's what we need out of Adley Rutschman. Right now, he's not doing that. And I think part of that is the reason for the correlation of the Orioles struggling offensively. Him and Gunnar have been having some struggles, and they are the catalysts on this team. Here's Cowser. He's 1 for 3. First pitch to him, outside, ball 1. Cowser had a double and then a terrible strikeout back in the 4th, and then he flew out in the center field. Here's the 1-0 pitch in the dirt, ball 2, 2-0. You know, to his credit, Cowser is either first, he's leading all American League rookies in every category except for RBIs. He's second in RBIs. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike, 2-1. So he's got a real good chance if he continues to just put up decent numbers the rest of the way in the month. Hey, we picked up another subscriber. Thank you very much. 3 away from our goal. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a foul, 2-2. I'm going to take this out of there because we hit our goal there. Thank you, guys. We've still got a chance on our sub count. We're not there yet, but we got a chance. So 2-2 count to Colton Cowser, but he's got a real good shot. The way he's playing, if he can just have a decent September, he's got a real chance of winning the American League Rookie of the Year. 2-2 count on Cowser. Here's the pitch. Ball in the dirt, 3-2. Emmanuel Rivera is on deck. He's probably going to hit, even though it is a righty. 3 subs away from our goal of 880. That's amazing. Thanks, gang. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Strike 3. Outside corner, and Cowser again tries to pull a pitch instead of just trying to put a bat on it and punching it into left field. That's your inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Bottom of the 8th inning coming up. Orioles still clinging to the lead. All right, let's go back and look at some scores around Major League Baseball. Bottom of the 9th coming up. A's 9-2 over the Rangers. Top of the 9th inning. Twins 2-0 over the Blue Jays. Top of the 9th inning. 5-1 Mets over the White Sox. Bottom of the 4th inning. Mariners 7-2 over the Angels. Bottom of the 2nd. 5-3 Dodgers over the D-backs. Bottom of the 2nd, Marlins Giants are tied 0-0. Earlier today, the Red Sox won 7-5 over the Tigers. Braves 7-2 over the Phillies. Cubs 7-6 over the Nationals. Padres 13-5 over the Rays. Yankees 6-3 over the Cardinals. Guardians 10-8 over the Pirates. Astros 3-2 over the Royals. And the Brewers take a doubleheader, sweep a doubleheader, 5-4 and 14-0 over the Reds. That is your baseball scores around the major leagues. And right here, the Orioles are clinging to a 3-2 lead. Yeah, we're trying to get to 880. Maybe we'll get there. 881? What happened? Wait a minute. What did I miss? Holy cow, that's amazing. Thank you, guys. What happened? How did we do that? I don't want somebody going out there and setting up accounts now. I want real subscribers. But thank you. My goodness, we hit the goal. 881. We passed it. My gracious. Wow, that's pretty awesome, gang. Thank you so much. We don't usually hit both goals, but we did hit both of them tonight. 881 subscribers. We're only 19 away from 900. That's amazing. You know what would make this night perfect? The Orioles getting a win. 7 innings, 8 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, no walks, 4 strikeouts for Albert Suarez. 95 pitches, 66 for strikes. He was awesome today. He kept the Orioles in the game. Now we just need the bullpen to pick them up and get 6 outs here and win this game. And start this next stretch of 21 winnable games. Really winnable games off to a good start. Here comes Cionel Perez. 2-0 record. He's got a 3.74 ERA on the season. 2.14 average against. Here's the pitch. Outside. No! Called it a strike. I look like low and outside, but it looks like they say they caught the corner. 0-1. Here's Charlie Blackmon. He's 1 for 3. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball low. 1-1. Wow, gang. That's amazing. Thank you all so much. 881 subs. That's shocking, but thank you so much. So 1-1 count. Cionel is set. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Nope. Pitcher's got it. He grabs it, snares it, throws the first, and Charlie Blackmon is the first out. Looked like he was going to get past Cionel Perez. He lunges for it, grabs it, throws the first. 1 out. Way to field your position. If he doesn't get to that ball, that's going to be tough. That might be a base hit. But Perez gets there and makes the out. Nice play by Cionel right there. That's going to bring Tovar to the plate. He's 1 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss. Strike. 0-1, just like that. Oh, 0-1 count on Tovar. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Shortstop's got it. Gunner throw to first. Throws it high. Tag by the first baseman. Did he get him? Oh, Rivera looks like he's hurt. It was a ground ball in the hole. Gunner got it. Threw the first. Threw it high. Rivera caught it. Came up and then tagged the runner as he goes by. He had to jump for it. He tagged the runner as he went by. And he is out. But it looks like Rivera might be hurt. Yeah, he's out. He's definitely out. He hit him hard. Man, that was really hard. Nice play by Rivera. Man, is he the unsung hero too in this game. Nice play by Gunner to get to that ball. The throw wasn't great, but it was a nice play by Rivera to pick him up. So 2 down in the inning, and here's the next hitter. First pitch, inside, ball 1. Checks his swing. Did he go? He did foul it off. That's a strike. 0-1. So the Orioles got 2 quick outs. Here's Ryan McMahon. He's 2 for 3 in the game. He's got an 0-1 count here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike right there. 0-2. Good start for Perez. Let's see if he can finish this inning off right here. He's got an 0-2 count now. Let's see. Got to put him away. Nothing close. See if you can get him to chase. 0-2 pitch. Outside corner. Oh, good pitch. It's called a ball, but that was a good pitch. 1-2 now. So here we go. Perez is set at the belt. 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball right at the first baseman. Rivera's got it. Shuffles to Perez for the out. And that's the inning. Nice inning for the Orioles right there. Good playing across the board. Top of the 9th coming up, gang. Here we go. It's magic time. It would be really nice if the Orioles could, just a run or 2 right here would be really nice right about now to put this game comfortably in the lead. You know what I'm saying? 3-2, a bloop and a blast, and the game's over. You get a couple more right here. Give us a little bit of breathing room for Sir Anthony Dominguez to come in. Because that's another area where the Orioles really struggle, is being able to close games. Paul says, hey, Walt, I hope the O's hang on and pull this one out. I really enjoyed this, and I will definitely be back again. All the best. Thanks, Paul. I appreciate you being here. Absolutely. We're glad you came in. You're always welcome. We talk Orioles in here. We're going to do the live streams. I will say this. It's very family friendly, folks. I have mods in here. We do not cuss. We don't swear. We try to keep it very family friendly. So if you got little ones that want to watch, you'll have no problem letting them watch, because we're going to keep it family friendly here. Always welcome. Look, you don't have to be an Orioles fan. You come in here. If you're a Rockies fan, you want to cheer your team on, you're more than welcome to do so. As long as we do it respectfully. Always welcome here. Top of the 9th inning for the O's. Man, they really need to find a way. They got to add on at least 1 run here. I am not comfortable going into this 9th inning with Sir Anthony Dominguez or Craig Kimbrell coming in to save this game. But here's the first pitch to Ryan O'Hearn, who's going to pinch hit for Emmanuel Rivera. First pitch to him is low, ball 1, 1-0. So that means O'Hearn's going to go in and play first. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a foul back, 1-1. Don't know if I like that, though. I think it's a little bit of a downgrade defensively by taking Rivera out of the game. 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball. Past the dive of the first baseman into right field for a base hit. So Ryan O'Hearn gets the job done. He gets a hit. And the Orioles They got the leadoff guy on. 3 for 11 right now with runners in scoring position. Let's see what they can do with it. That's going to bring McCann to the plate. He's 0 for 3, batting .218 on the season. He will not be back with the Orioles next year. I'll be surprised if he's back with the O's next year. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside, ball 1. Outside and low, ball 1. 1-0. 2090, you're still watching in here. We hit our goal of 880 subs. We surpassed it. And we also surpassed our like goal of 40. We hit 43. That's amazing. Thanks, gang. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss strike. 1-1 on James McCann. Turbo, welcome in. O'Hearn has been great for Baltimore. Very consistent. He's been all right. He had gone over a month without hitting a home run. He's been better. He's been all right. 1-1 pitch in the dirt. Ball 2. 2-1. Turbo EV. He's not been bad at all. He's been consistent enough. I agree. To his credit, 268 average. Not great, but he has been really good pinch hitting wise. He's got 12, 13 home runs this year. His power numbers are okay. He's not a long-term answer for the Orioles. They've got other options at first base and corner outfield. But he has played well. Throw over to first? Nope. O'Hearn's back. But you're right. He has played well for the Orioles. He's been a real reclamation project for the O's. And I think they've gotten the most out of him that I'm expecting that they're going to get from him. So a 2-1 count to McCann here. 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball right out in front of the pitcher. Pitcher's got it. He's going to throw to first. But that does advance O'Hearn to second. It was a little dribbler out in front of the plate. Back to the pitcher. O'Hearn got a good jump, so he was able to make it to second. But McCann is out at first. So man on second with 1 out. That's going to bring Jackson Holliday to the plate. I wonder if Bud Black's going to go get him. Or if they're going to allow Holliday to hit. Now they are. So they're going to leave him in. They're going to leave the righty in against Holliday. Here's the first pitch to him. Coming up now. There's a changeup right there. Strike. 0-1. So the Orioles at the moment are 3 for 11 with runners in scoring position. Yet again, we got a guy in scoring position. Second base. A base hit. Probably going to score a run here. Let's see if Holliday can come through. 0-1 pitch. Outside. Ball 1. 1-1. Top of the 9th inning, guys. 3-2 game. The Orioles are clinging to the lead here. Holliday's got a 1-1 count on him. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Inside. Way inside. Ball 2. 2-1. Good stop by the catcher there. That ball gets by him. Then the Orioles got a guy on third. Yep, Sir Anthony Dominguez is warming in the bullpen. Looks like he's ready to go for the 9th. Jackson Holliday is set. 2-1 pitch coming. Swinging a fly ball. Right field hit pretty well. Off the wall. That ball is off the wall. It's down. That's going to easily score O'Hearn. Jackson Holliday's rounding second, heading to third. That's going to be a triple. Nice. Really good at bat for Jackson Holliday as he gets a 1-out triple and scores that insurance run for the Orioles. Huge hit. He got a pitch on the inside part of the plate. He turns on it and just misses a home run. And then it got by the right fielder, and that put Holliday on third. And now the Orioles got a chance for yet another run. He just missed a home run. So a man on third for Holliday, and that's going to bring Cedric Mullins to the plate. First pitch to him is a ball high, 1-0. So 4-2 lead now for the Orioles. They got a real good chance here to add another run. Cedric Mullins has got a 1-0 count. Man on third with only 1 out. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 2. 2-0. Big hit right there for Jackson Holliday. That's a big one. A 2-0 count. Here's the pitch. just on the outside corner. 2-1 to Cedric Mullins. So 2-1 count on Cedric Mullins. Let's see if he can get a hit here. Pitcher's at the belt. Here's the pitch. Ball low. 3-1. Good take by Mullins there. That ball had the plate, but it was low. 3-1. Anthony Santander is on deck, followed by Gunnar Henderson, who's in the hole. 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Good pitch there. Good movement on that pitch by Chiavelli. So full count to Cedric Mullins. Man on third. Need that extra run. Here we go. Here's the pitch. Swinging a line drive foul down the third base side. We're going to do it again. And that's a really big hit by Jackson Holliday to get that extra run home. That gives us a little bit of cushion. But now we need our veterans. We need our big guys to really come through here and put this game out of reach. Mullins is ready. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball back to the pitcher. They're going home with it. The ball gets away from the catcher. He's going to be safe at the plate. Oh my God. He should have been out by a mile. The pitcher, it was a ground ball dribbler back to the mound. The pitcher had it. He shuffles to home. He should have been out by about 5 feet. The catcher drops the ball. And Jackson Holliday scores. Holy cow. And all the while, Cedric Mullins goes over to second. The catcher just misses it. He never even caught the ball. The ball was thrown to him here. He went to grab it and bring it back to make the tag. He never caught it. It went all the way to the backstop. Jackson Holliday scores, and Mullins, who was paying attention, goes all the way to second. I don't even know. That's not a... The Orioles are now 3 for... Well, let's see. 4 for 11. They were 4 for 12. They're now... My pen is not working. They're now 5 for 12 with runners in scoring position with 4 RBIs in this game because that is an error on the catcher. That's got to be an error on the catcher. He should have caught that ball. But, again, big run for the Orioles. That gives them a lot of leg room here now. They've got a lot of wiggle room. 3-run lead. And then, again, they have a chance to add on again. So here's Santander. He's 1 for 4. Here's the pitch. Swinging and a foul. 0-1. So I would think they're unless we score another run or two here, Dominguez will probably come into the game. So Anthony's got an 0-1 count on him here. Chiavelli is set. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two on a ball in the dirt. Not a good at bat for, to this point, Santander. That's not a good at bat. That ball is low and in the dirt, and he swings. I don't even know why he's swinging. 0-2 count here now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. Strike 3. They're now 5 for 13 with runners in scoring position. Going to bring Gunnar to the plate. Gunner's 0 for 4. And nope, Bud Black's going to come get him. They're not going to let Gunnar Henderson hit to a right-handed pitcher. They are not going to let him hit to a righty. They're going to go get the lefty. So Gunnar's going to have to face a lefty yet again. And it's worked to Colorado's advantage the entire game. He does not have a hit. He's 0 for 4 in the game. Now, his last time up, he did hit the ball square, and he hit it really good, really hard. I think they said it was 104 off the bat, but he hit it right at the center fielder. So, we shall see. Guys, as we're coming up to the 9th inning here, I want to appreciate and say thank you to all the new subscribers today. We picked up like 13 subscribers today. That's amazing for a small channel like this to pick up 13 subscribers like that. That's amazing. That's like over 10% right there. Or I don't know. It's like 1%, but even still, that's amazing. Thank you to everybody subscribing. The likes, to get that many likes today is amazing as well. You guys are awesome. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying bringing it to you, so I hope you guys are enjoying it, because I certainly am. As time goes on, hopefully we'll add a second screen on here that I can have the actual the game day up on the screen, and I'll just be more to the corner so you don't see as much of me. For those that don't know, for the 24 of you that are in here, I do also have a Disney channel. As you can see behind me, I love Disney. We live in Florida. We go to the parks often and live stream from the parks. That channel has almost 18,000 subscribers. So if you like Disney or you like live streams from the parks, check us out. If one of my mods could see, there's the Disney channel. Thanks, Sony. Appreciate you sharing that out. We'll see. So Seth Halverson is in the game. He's a righty, actually. I'm sorry. They're going to bring in Halverson, but he is a righty. So he must have good splits against lefties, because they do have a righty in the game. So Gunner's set. Here we go. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to the third baseman. He's got it. First pitch swinging for Gunner, and he's out. That's your inning. But the O's do get a couple runs. They get the add-on runs they needed. We're going to head to the bottom of the 9th inning. 5-2 Orioles. Sir Anthony Dominguez is going to be in the game. Turbo says, sharing support with another O's fan is one of life's biggest delights. Thank you, Turbo. I appreciate you saying that. Big O's fan here. I was born and raised in Maryland. I just moved to Florida about 4 years ago. 2020. Just like literally during COVID. But my whole life I lived in Maryland, and my oldest son still lives in Maryland. Him and I had, and Chris, who's in the chat, Chris Lemmer, the three of us had season tickets for, 10 years together until I moved away. So, you know, we've been, I've been an O's fan since the day I was born. And I love the O's, and I always will. So I appreciate you saying that, and I appreciate everybody being here. It's been a blast tonight. Let's just hope the Orioles can finish it up and finish this out and get this win. Again, they really need to win the game, just if nothing else, to keep pace with the Yankees, because the Yankees won. So 3 outs to go. And it will be Sir Anthony Dominguez in the game. Ryan O'Hearn's going to go over to first. And we are 3 outs away from a win. A much-needed win, too. But the last 3 are always the hardest to get sometimes. My oldest and I, we decided we're going to starting next year, we're going to start visiting different stadiums to watch the Orioles play teams. And we picked all the road games out of a hat. Here's Dominguez's first pitch. Strike right there, 0-1 to Doyle. And I let him pick it out. So next year, him and I are going to go to the White Sox, Chicago, to see the Orioles play Chicago next year. So we're going to make it a trip. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside. Ball 1-1. So we're going to go to Comiskey, or whatever they call it now. And we're going to go watch the Orioles play the White Sox next year. That should be fun. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a foul back. 1-2. One and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Outside. Oh, I thought he was going to call it a strike, but he didn't. So 2-2 count. Great job, Walt. I used to work at Walt Disney World, and I can tell you're a Baltimorean from your Baltimore accent, co-host. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 on the outside corner. He caught him looking. That's the first out. That pitch was borderline, but we'll take it. Yeah. Let's go, O's. Come on, hon. I know what you mean, Paul. For sure. That ball was borderline, but we got the call, so we'll take it. So 1 down in the inning. That's going to bring Rogers to the plate. He's 1 for 3. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a foul back. 0-1. Dominguez has got the velocity. His stuff is really good. It's all about command, and it's all about fastball command. If he can command this fastball, he's going to be very effective for the Orioles. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside. Ball 1. 1-1. His secondary pitches will be fine, but he's got to have the fastball command first. You got to have them gearing up for the fastball, and they have to think you're going to throw it for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1-2. Turbo says, I met Mountcastle in Mancini at one point as a kid from their low A affiliate about 10 years ago, and been a fan ever since. Nice. Very nice. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Ball in the dirt, 2-2. So I had a friend of mine who was the MC for the Bowie Bay Sox for a while. The people that comes out and says, hey, welcome to the game, and does all the fun stuff in between innings. I'll tell you a little bit more in a minute. 2-2 pitch. Here it is. Swinging a fly ball, left field, hit really well. That ball is gone. Home run. That is why you have to score add-on runs, because just like that, now it's 5-3. How important are those 2 runs in the top of the 9th inning for the Orioles? He left the ball over the middle of the plate with 2 strikes on him. We said it time and again, and Rogers hits a home run about 10 rows deep into left field. But the Orioles got the 2 extra add-on runs in the 9th, and it's right now it's the difference in the game. So now it's 5-3. He got all that pitch. So anyway, my friend, here's the first pitch to the next hitter. Strike right there. 0-1 to Cave. Worked for the Bowie Bay Sox, and while he was working with the Bay Sox, he actually called me on a FaceTime one time and had Gunnar Henderson on FaceTime with me. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a foul back, 0-2. So I got to talk to Gunnar Henderson on FaceTime for like 30 seconds. I wasn't going to hold him long when he was with Bowie. That was kind of cool. I also met Matt Wieters and Chris Tillman. So Dominguez, 0-2 pitch. Here it is. Way high. Ball 1. 1-2. So again, those 2 runs in the 9th inning, they're huge now for the Orioles. Huge runs for the O's. He's still got a 1-2 count here. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a foul back. 1-2. We're going to do it again. Oh, Gina, yeah, that would be cool. It's just going to be me and my son, Walter. Melissa won't be there. It'd just be a kind of a guy's trip. 1-2 pitch. Line drive. Foul down the left field line. I'm sorry. See, the thing about it is, for Anthony Dominguez, his velocity is fantastic. But if you can time his pitches, the velocity alone is going to make the pitch travel. 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball. Second baseman charges. Throw to first. He throws it away. Oh, my gosh. Jackson Holiday got it. Charges. Picks it up. Throws it. And throws it away. So now the runner is on. It should have been an out. I don't know what happened here. But he throws it over the head of O'Hearn. And now they got a runner on first. Holy cow, that's an error. Should have been the second out of the inning. But now the tying run steps to the plate. Holy macaroni. What is going on with this team? Don't go anywhere, folks. My gracious. Here's Michael Toglia. First pitch to him right there. Strike. 0-1. Jack, I don't even know what happened. Holiday charges the ball. He fields it cleanly and just lobs it, but throws it over his head by a mile. 0-1 pitch. Strike. 2. Oh, my God. He called it a ball. Holy cow. That ball was right there, and the umpire called it a ball. What is he doing? Oh, my God. So 1-1 count. Should be 0-2. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a foul back. 1-2. Nope. Third baseman's going to give it a chase, but, oh, he almost got there. But it is foul. Arias does not get there. So, again, 1-2 count on Toglia. And the thing about it is, in Colorado, all you got to do is get a ball in the air, and the ball will travel. So this game is far from over. And with the way he throws, just make contact, and the ball's going to travel. So Dominguez is set. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Foul ball again. See, that's bad location for Dominguez. He got away with the pitch there. McCann set up on the inside part of the plate. Up and in, he wanted it, and Dominguez just threw it right down the middle. But Toglia couldn't do anything with it. He fouls it off. That he missed by a lot. They're setting up on the inside again. Let's see if he gets it there. Here's the pitch. Nope. Swing and a miss. He got him. He set up on the outside, and Dominguez threw it on the he set up on the inside. Dominguez throws it to the outside, but Toglia couldn't catch up to it anyway, and that's the second out. But he misses by a mile. McCann sets up way up in the inside, and he throws it all the way to the outside, but he still gets the out. So 2 down. Orioles are 1 out away. Colorado's 1 swing away. Nolan Jones steps to the plate. He's going to pinch hit. First pitch. Strike right there. 0-1. So 0-1 count to Nolan Jones, who's pinch hitting for Stallings. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2, 0-2. What? Did he call that a ball? Holy cow, the ball was right down the middle. What is going on with this umpire?
Strike 2. I mean, this is right down the heart of the plate. The only thing I can figure is he calls it high.
What in the... All right, so it's 1-1. I'm sorry. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to the first baseman. O'Hearn's got it. Steps on the bag. And that's the game, folks. My goodness, man, the umpire, I think he was trying to let them win. So the Orioles get it. That's the out. That's the game. Orioles 5. I'm sorry, that's kind of anticlimactic. I'm sorry, folks, but Orioles get the win. Well, they actually did not give Holiday, they didn't give Holiday an error on that ball. They actually gave him a hit on that. That's crazy. Anyway, Orioles get the win, 5-3, 5 runs, 11 hits, no errors, 7 men left on. Colorado, 3 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors, 5 left on. Winning pitcher is Albert Suarez. Very deserving. He should have got the win. So, Orioles get the win, folks. Get the first game of this series. Al M, welcome in. Woohoo. Yes. Yeah, Paul, they do make it a nail biter. Anyway, the Orioles get the win. Big win. First game of the series. First game of this big stretch. Always good to get the first one out of the way. Winner, winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Amen. Mods, great job as usual. Thank you. New subscribers, thank you for joining us. Hope you guys join us again for more of these. Look for videos. Look for live streams. Look for those, thumbnails to do it. Hit the subscribe and bell notification. Again, Orioles 5. Rockies 3. Thanks for joining me, gang. Until next time, keep rooting for the O's and take care of yourselves and each other. Bye, gang.